All right, we are live. Welcome everybody to a new improvised Nice Hog stream. I hope you're all prepared to wake up in a strange place. And by you all, I mean our wonderful players, the rest of the Nice Hog team. Welcome everybody. Let's start from left to right. Why don't we introduce ourselves? Frankie and Miranda, what do you got? Say something about yourself. Who are you? What you up to?
As soon as we went live, I suddenly felt like spontaneously crying. So I can't explain that. Just my radical. That's what happened. Frankie Campisano here.
I'm Miranda, and I didn't feel like crying.
No emotions attached to this crying. Just the physical. My eyes wanted to water and tear. So I don't know what that means.
That probably means you're sad.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm happy and excited to play a game with my friends. But I think maybe that is meaningful. So thank you all for being here.
And who is this lovely floating head with the snapback in a dark room?
I'm Steve Autore, and I'm ready to play. I believe the tears are coming from the Christmas spirit in the air.
Yes. Okay. I'll take that answer. Good. Yeah. Good answer from the game.
Yeah.
Good answer. What do you think of my impression of Family Feud soundbite? Good answer.
Good answer. We need like a soundboard, and I'll include that one on there.
We don't even need this. I can do it. See, that's
I press a little button, and Frankie's like, oh, good answer.
My name is Sabrina DBASGE, and what was the other part of the question? Was it a fun fact? What was it like?
Why not? Fun fact. Just how you doing? You know?
Oh, I don't have any fun facts.
Do you want to take a stab at why I might have been moved to tears at the start?
Yes, everyone should comment why they think Frankie was driven to almost tears at the start.
I think that they were driven to almost tears because of these low prices.
All right. Good answer.
Thank you. Good answer. Is it on the board?
Hello, I'm Evan. I'm coming to you live from the Bluriverse. It's very blurry back here. But, happy to improv whatever the hell we're doing today.
Oh, we'll get to that. But first, why do you think Frankie almost had tears?
I think, like a proper Chekhov's gun, you have to tune into the whole stream to find out.
Good answer.
Good answer. If you want to know what it was like to kind of blink the tears away, look at Evan's background. That's kind of what the world looked like through those tears.
I like how my hand disappears into the mix.
Whoa.
I'm fading away.
Evan is in a superposition and might not exist if we stop looking at him.
Yeah, this is why my camera is normally off. I'm dissipating into mist.
Well, Evan, you asked the question, what the hell are we playing? We are going to be playing a game called You Awaken in a Strange Place. If you've ever played ad-libs, it's a little like that, but weirder. Basically, we are going to be ad-libbing and creating the world, the characters, and our adventure for a one-shot RPG for the next couple hours. I hope you're all ready to roll some dice and make some stuff up and to deal with the consequences of your actions.
When will you learn? Your actions have consequences.
That your actions learn consequences.
They should put him in Sonic movie. What the hell? Why don't they put him in Sonic movie?
That's true. If no one knows what we're talking about, look up Sammy Classic, not right now, after the stream, Sammy Classic Sonic fan. You will be disgusted and delighted and not disgusted, annoyed, but also delighted. He is simply God, like he could power a nuclear reactor by himself, the amount of energy this kid used to have.
And then also look up Sonic movie. The amount of energy this little blue guy has is fucking crazy.
Look up Sonic movie. There's like fucking 3 of them now.
Look up Sonic.
Is Shrek, if you will?
Shark.
Is he walking around on like his fins like their legs, or is he like swimming through air? I feel like something's happening. Did
they let you keep the old Sonic?
The dice. The dice! We have dice. and we're going to be creating an entire world, and you can put sharks in it if you want. How this is going to work?
Probably, like odds are pretty good.
Odds are pretty good.
You're on the mind.
All 4 of you are going to roll, and the highest number will start first. And what are we starting? We'll find out once we roll. So let's start with Frankie and Miranda. Let's see what we got. 7.
Oh,
7,
bad.
decent. Next up, we have
Yeah,
Steve.
shit roll.
Steve also
Oh!
7.
I
Okay.
have to say
Alright.
that's a bad roll because I said our 7 was also a bad roll.
Watch everyone get a 7. Let's see. Evan, it rhymes with 7.
But it won't happen.
11.
I got 11.
Which also rhymes with 7.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, thank heaven.
And Sabrina with a
God
4. Okay.
damn it.
So
Alright, so Evan's
Evan.
making the world.
we are starting with you. What you are going to do
Mhm.
is dictate off the top of your head the genre of this world that we're going to be playing in.
I did load in my head something Steve said, which was sci-fi.
Sci-fi. Okay. Now, because Frankie self-admitted to having a bad roll, we'll go with Steve next. It's okay because it's actually
I
good
think
that
it's
you
good
two
roll.
rolled the same because
That
you're
was a
sort
really
of
good
doing the
fucking
same
roll.
thing. Steve, you are going to be adding an adjective to this world.
Jizzy?
How about creepy?
Creepy.
Whoa! I was
Okay.
gonna pitch. Okay, wait, I won't even say my pitch. Maybe I can give it.
Well,
What do
it's
you
funny you say that, Frankie, because now you and Miranda will have to come together and agree on one. But you are also adding an adjective. You were adding the second adjective.
We're gonna sidebar.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, all right. Sure.
Do you want to say it?
No, it came from your brain.
Stinky,
Stinky. Ooh.
Okay.
creepy, stinky sci-fi.
Now, here's the part where the physicality comes into play. Sabrina, as the last person, you will be deciding our physical location. So feel free to get silly with it, but where would you like this creepy, stinky sci-fi adventure to take place?
Ooh. Wow. Gut feeling, I'd have to go with like Florida SeaWorld circa 2012, like just as Blackfish is on the come up. I feel like that's a really good place to be.
Your idea for a
SeaWorld.
sci-fi setting is 10 plus years ago.
I mean, Star Wars takes place a long time ago. in a
Yeah, it
galaxy
could be like a
far, far
Yeah,
away.
what are you
retro
talking
sci-fi.
about?
Like you look at the Alien
Alright.
franchise, and they have like the grid lines and the old computers and
Have
stuff.
you ever seen Super 8?
No,
Yeah.
I'm afraid not.
It's fine.
Oh.
What about
Okay, well, it's an example of you
Tell
know
us
what?
about it. Tell
Everyone,
us about it.
It's like Spielberg, but worse. You get it, but
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
fucking-
It's fine.
but it takes place in the past, and it is sci-fi.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, there you
I
go.
realized that I was being pretty reductive. All right.
Have you ever
Yeah,
seen
I'm not
Will
against
Smith's
this
Wild Wild West?
Yes.
You gotta really get back into the mindset of Obama.
That's a
era
period
America.
piece sign.
Yes, absolutely it is. Absolutely. Okay,
Oh.
now, in the exact
Dang.
same order we just rolled,
Mhm.
everyone will add what is called a core tenet to the world. These are essentially hard rules. So, as an example, one of them in the previous example stream I keep mentioning was there are talking animals, or another one is there are roaming gangs. You can make up anything, and it is a core rule of this world. So, Evan, what would you like our first core tenet to be?
In our creepy, stinky sci-fi sea world.
Yes.
For the record, it is Orlando.
It is Orlando.
Just-
We're in some
Yeah.
version of Orlando.
The SeaWorld in Florida, state Florida, city Orlando. SeaWorld.
Copy. Let's make, going off of Stinky, let's make the janitorial services of this SeaWorld a front for organized crime.
Ooh.
Damn,
Okay,
but they don't
see-
take their jobs that seriously. They're more interested in the organized crime. So that's why.
I thought that I had already
Filthy
handled
rich, but
Stinky
they're not.
by setting it in Florida. But,
It's getting
I
stinkier.
just-
double dip.
It's stinky like an onion. There are
Yes,
layers.
the
It's
Bayou
stinky
Mafia.
literally, and it's also stinky because there's crime, underground crime.
So much stank.
Okay, Steve, what is our second core tenet? The floating head must decide. He ponders and wonders and thinks.
I mean, I think I hate to steal it from you, Carson, your suggestion, but I think the whales should talk. The fish should talk.
Frankie and Miranda, what would you like our third core tenet to be?
Mer people live amongst humanity, and it's like a known thing, and they like it's commingled species. But that's also part of why the world is so stinky, is we got these fish people walking around.
Oh, you can't blame them for
It
that.
sounds like anti-fish person propaganda immediately out the gate.
All right, then. Last but not least, Sabrina, what is our fourth and final core tenet of this world?
What? Oh, okay. Yeah. No. What's the fourth and final tenet of this world?
I should say fourth, final for now. We'll get to that later, but there's the possibility to add more later. But for now, what's our last one?
The president has outlawed guitars.
No!
Oh, no. Okay.
Get him out of office.
That's so tough.
All people who own a guitar currently are able to retain it with proper licensing, but the sale and production of electric and acoustic guitars has been halted for a number of years at this point because the president said no more.
Is there any sort of
We
regulation?
can't have it.
The reason is there any sort of regulation about the listening to of guitar music?
Ooh, yeah. Is that
No,
like a
no,
taboo?
it's
it's
not
like
a
a
taboo.
museum.
No, it's actually this is an effort to improve the artistic culture of the country because it's 2012. We have too many sad boys with a very particular type of guitar making particularly low effort music that we can't let ascend during this last little gasp of hipsterdom. So the president was like, no more guitars. You could do music if it's cool and has like electronics and stuff, but there's too much sad boy music, right? Like, think of it like how you subsidize soybeans, even though nobody in the fucking, Midwest would be caught dead eating tofu. The government's like, okay, well, we need to do this to like balance out the land. And we're just like, yeah, okay, that's not communism.
This was President
It's just
Barack
no guitars.
Hussein Obama who did this?
Yeah. Have you seen his fucking Spotify Wrapped? Like, he's only got some like token like legacy rock acts like the Boss. It's not like he's fucking
skateboarded up to
skulking
the
around
podium and
for
he's
like
no more guitars.
exactly. Wait. Say that again, Carson. That was spot on.
It's like can't do it. Talk to Michelle. No more guitars.
To Michelle.
That's good. Okay, so I'm really glad that Barack Obama has made an appearance already.
Yes, I like that
but
he's
yeah.
canon to our world. I feel the presence, a disturbing presence again of the dice.
Oh no.
We have gotten to the character creator portion. We're gonna roll in the opposite order. So we're gonna start with Sabrina now. This is gonna be the exact same thing. Highest roll creates their character first. So Sabrina, you get an 8. Evan, you're on a 6.
Okay.
Steve, you've also got an 8.
Interesting.
And Miranda and Frankie, 9. Okay, so let's do a tiebreaker between Steve and Sabrina. Sabrina, 5. Steve, 7. So it's going to be Frankie, Miranda, Steve, Sabrina, Evan. All 4 of you are going to come up with 4 adjectives, and then I am also going to come up with 4. These 20 skill adjectives are the only types of roles that you can make in this world. So while I want you to think creatively and be silly, definitely be thinking about how these would
Utility.
Yes, utility as well. Now, how this works is that the things that you're good and extremely good at will add to your die rolls, and the opposite is true for the things you're bad and extremely bad at. Miranda and Frankie, let's hear about your character.
How do I change that?
We are a married duo of famous mer people outlaws,
Ooh.
Bonnie and Clyde, the other Bonnie and Clyde, because we're mer people and we're not dead.
And what are the pronouns for Bonnie and Clyde?
I will be playing Bonnie, she, they.
I'm Clyde. She. She.
All right. Now, Bonnie and Clyde, since you are so married and in tune with each other, you will share your skills. What are you great, good, bad, and awful at?
So we're good at survival skills.
Ooh.
Survivalists, living off the land and that kind of stuff.
Surviving.
I'd say we're really good at charming people.
Wait, sorry. So
Really
that's the one...
good at charming people.
Okay.
Good survivalists. Really good
Copy.
talking our way out of shit. That's how we've been able to be outlaws for so long.
All right. What you bad at?
We're pretty bad at taking vacation days.
Yeah, workaholics, and we're awful at long distance sniping.
Ooh.
Like any sort of like accuracy, like from a very long distance, like over 100 yards, god awful.
All right.
Really bad, but it's got to be that it's not just accuracy everywhere. Okay, like it's long.
You can play
distance
basketball.
accuracy is really hard.
We usually do hand to hand and knife.
We're
combat.
much better at close combat. Yeah, because we have each other's
Gotcha.
back.
I would like my name to be Jesus Chris.
Jesus Chris.
That's what Hollywood's trying to make.
And is Jesus Chris just like a normal man? Is he
No.
perhaps is he a merfolk, a fish person? Does he have cybernetics? Tell us a bit about this person.
Jesus Chris. Yeah, let's go with he's an AI. He's a rope.
Come on,
Ooh.
get him out of
Side-
here.
Cyborg. Here to save the planet.
Save the planet. Let me ask you this, Jesus. Here to save the planet from what?
I like Mr. Chris.
Mr. Chris.
Yeah.
What are you saving the planet from?
Well, the conflict between mer people and fish.
Okay.
And I was made
Wait. The conflict between mer people and fish
and people, all
and
of them.
humans. Okay. I was
I'm the liaison between all. All right. So I'm really good at conning people.
Jesus is great at conning. Sorry,
And I'm good.
Mr. Chris.
I'm good at stealing things.
Okay.
Fine.
Now tell us what you're
Conning and
bad at and
stealing.
extremely bad at.
Okay. I'm bad at making friends.
Oh, so
Okay.
bad for
So
Jesus.
quickly compared to the other two.
All right.
And I'm awful at swimming.
Gotcha. Oh. Sabrina,
Nice.
tell us about your character.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Okay.
The real one?
Huh?
It's actually Alan.
Circa 2012
Yeah.
though, so like not canceled.
Not
Not
yet.
canceled.
She's
Ellen
cool.
Really well
DeGeneres.
liked.
This is a new timeline.
Really well liked. Ellen DeGeneres. You know, free
Yeah.
pro on
Dancing around,
finding. Free pro on
fucking all
Finding
into it.
Dory.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't think about the
Oh.
finding. That's interesting.
Wait, is this pre-Finding Dory?
Yeah, this is pre.
Yeah, I'm saying, might need to do some research.
Well, but not pre-Finding Nemo, right?
No, I know, but you got to get back. Finding Dory takes place in a aquatic theme park.
Yeah.
Oh, so she knows. Well, we'll ask her if she knows stuff about fish, and she probably does not know anything.
Well, she can't.
Yeah.
Probably can't tell us that they're making Finding
She's
Dory.
signed an NDA.
Yeah, she's got an
Yeah.
NDA. It would actually.
I'm thinking there might be like
lot, but-
there might be some sort of controversy though in 2012, considering
The calendar.
fish can talk, so like they might want to actually cast a real blue tang as Dory, but
Oh, they're right.
Um,
Oh my! I didn't think about that.
Oh, so
So-
okay, so Ellen DeGeneres is fully exactly human, not a fish person, because she could be in this world.
yeah, no, it's just real Ellen DeGeneres.
This is the timeline.
So I'm just
where
gonna be
Ellen
a
doesn't
mean
get
lesbian.
canceled.
She
She's charming.
poses. She's trying to pose as a fish.
Yeah,
No, I'm gonna rate
she's doing a regular-
Fish face.
She's doing research.
I'm not gonna rate your character good. That's funny.
Anyway,
Anyway,
it's
what is
Ellen.
what is Ellen DeGeneres good, a great, good, bad, and awful at?
she's great at telling jokes.
Telling jokes.
True.
All right, I like that.
That's true. That is very true.
What am I kind of good at? I think I'm good at
So asking
finger
for-
banging.
Finger banging. All right,
That's probably true.
that's
Mhm.
probably accurate.
I don't
Biblically
know if
accurate.
Portia's ever
Ellen
gone on the
DeGeneres.
record.
Is it bad and very bad?
Yes. So just like how good is +1 and great is +2, bad is -1, and very bad is -2 to your rolls.
So I guess she is very bad at blending in. Very bad at
Fair enough.
very bad at being like stealthy. Like she's very noticeable.
She's conspicuous. Yeah,
She's bad. She's bad at that. Yeah.
Oh,
And
she's
then
bad.
very
at
bad.
that. Okay, not
Yeah.
very bad. What would you like her to be very bad at?
Reading.
No,
Ooh.
Dan, come on.
She's Wonka from the new Wonka movie. She can't read.
Illiterate Ellen.
Yeah, how okay?
Is
How
that
bad is
happened
it?
in
Is she?
Wonka?
She
can't
literally
read her
illiterate?
last
Wonka's arc
name.
is that he's illiterate. Yes, confirmed. That's in the movie.
The inciting incident of Wonka is that he's trapped working for people he doesn't want to because he didn't read the contract because he can't read.
He's too busy. He was too busy becoming presumably like the equivalent of college educated, but specifically in chocolate making only. He basically says like, I'm super educated. I didn't have time to learn how to read.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it sounds like that's Wonka's fault. Like, it sounds like if
Oh,
you've
it's
like
absolutely
reached
Wonka's
that,
fault.
like, if you're just like, I'm too embarrassed to be like, I can't actually read this. Like, it's like I'm not a lawyer. Like, you could even make it like an
Not
excuse.
embarrassed.
Sabrina, here's the crazy part. He first tells this to a child, and so I'm watching the movie going, "Oh, classic Wonka. He's lying to a kid." In this case, to
Oh.
give the kid, they're gonna build a rapport over this. Of course, he fucking knows how to read, right? Like he's fucking with the kid, but the kid doesn't need to know that. No, he is sincerely illiterate.
And yet he
No.
can
No,
build
they didn't
a
have any of
magic.
that kind of shit, and then
Despite
Yeah.
being illiterate, he can
Bad
build
movie.
a briefcase-sized magical chocolate machine that makes like thunderbolt candy. It's
dude, when the little girl starts singing to the giraffe, whatever the
Zoodle.
hell.
Zoodle.
This
Her
movie
name is-
doesn't sound
name
real.
is
Okay, let's
Noodle,
just
but-
put me down for Wonka illiterate, and then
Wonka
y'all can
illiterate.
keep me in check.
-2 on Wonka.
Evan.
hmm
Tell us about your character.
Well, as you might recall, Barack Obama banned guitars. And gotta say, Obama, born on an island surrounded by the ocean. Coincidence? Just saying.
Interesting.
However, this was a big problem for Jack Meathead, unsuccessful musician whose bit was smashing guitars, and he did not get the memo. So he smashed a bunch of fucking guitars at his most recent show, and
Patriotic.
and
Not even
then
having
and then he was told that no, we aren't getting those back. Those are the last ones. He's like, oh fuck.
He's a guitar hero.
Does he need a new job now because he smashed all his guitars?
Yeah, yeah, he does. So he's
Yeah, because
really
he would have been
good.
grandfathered in. He just accidentally was stupid, is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
He was
That's awesome.
in the heat of the moment. He was And it wasn't just one; it was all of them, which I really like.
Yeah.
So
Yo, I love a himbo.
Evan, tell me about your pronouns. Sabrina, I just assumed since you were literally Ellen DeGeneres that it's she, her, but fair enough to ask just in case.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know where this game's gonna take me. Maybe Ellen, during the course of this timeline, might become like a they lesbian. But like right now, I'm just going to take this journey from where I know she started the journey.
I mean,
which
despite
is,
this being accurately 2012 Ellen DeGeneres, this is a very different 2012 than usual with our stinky, creepy sci-fi Jack Meathead. What's your pronouns, Jack?
Jack is he, him.
Great. And tell us a little bit about Jack. What is he good, great, bad, and awful at?
Jack is great at slamming like he did to the guitars.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Slammer.
He is better at that than jamming, which is, you know, playing music and dancing around, that sort of thing. In our weird watery world that we have, he's awful at drinking. He had so much alcohol in the past. Now by reflex, he can't keep any liquids down. He's very dehydrated.
Yeah.
You know, if he was just a little bit better at typing, the awful skill, maybe he could have logged on and learned that maybe he shouldn't have smashed those guitars.
Yeah, he could have checked.
Yeah, he could have gone to news.com and learned.
I'd like to propose that Jack Meathead's slamming skill includes verbal put downs. He can hurt you and cut you down.
He's like a
He like knows the things you're sensitive about.
Here, you know what? I'm gonna even give you a
he's
little
like
more power.
a perception savant.
Evan, with this being an improv adventure, I'm gonna just put down slamming. And if there's any way you can make that work,
if you can slam.
If there's any way you can like, maybe slamming in this way. We'll see if that works. But serve it to the table, and we'll see if it gets accepted.
We'll consider it.
Now that you all have done your skills, I will add 4 more. All of you are equal on these, so you don't get pluses or minuses. These are just additional skills that you can choose to do at any time. So I am going to add. Ooh, gosh, I should have been thinking about this. I was having too much fun watching you all. Hacking might be useful in this sci-fi adventure.
Physical or okay.
Hacking.
I was gonna say Evan's got that covered.
Everything is
Evan's already good.
My father said, "How you do anything is how you do everything."
Cleaning
from John Wick 4.
Cleaning. Oh, from the janitors.
And the fact that this is a stinky world. Musical appreciation.
I took that in baseball. Do you have a pitch for a 4th one, Carson? That could
go ahead.
It's a world-altering pitch.
Okay.
You can literally sniff out crime in this world.
Sniffing?
Like crime
Not
has
sniffing, crime sniffing.
Crime has.
And you know what?
Why did you do that to us?
I'm going with it.
Not that
It's a
people are good at it,
stinky
but, like,
world. It makes
it's
sense.
a thing. Yeah, if you're doing a crime, or there's the potential for a crime, there could be a smell. You know, you follow your nose either to do a crime or find a crime in action. Maybe.
All right. Wait a minute. I feel another thing, another something coming. It's the hourglass. Now, here's how this is going to work.
Are fish able to smell?
That's a good question. We'll have to explore that. Now, here's
Maybe
what
they're really awful at
Here's
it.
what this is for. You all have given me a lot of great tools as the game master. I do, as per the rules, and I'm God, I can do what I want. I do actually have a little bit of time to prep, 5 minutes. So I'm going to go to my little dungeon for 5 minutes and start creating this world with the ways you have made it. And I will come back and we will start waking up in a strange place. Until then, the stream is yours. Feel free to think about your characters, crack some jokes, and entertain the audience. I will be back starting now.
All right, time for the Type 5.
All right, back to Wonka.
Yeah, let's talk about Wonka.
I don't like that his
so bad.
name's
There's a
God.
giraffe in this movie. There's a giraffe.
I don't like that his name's God.
Yeah, that's
you know,
he just said he was your
I
daddy.
think it should be scientist. It should be his name should be Charles Darwin. How about that?
Yeah.
We should tell him when he comes back he has to change it from God to Charles Darwin.
Yeah, tell him we don't believe in him.
List of demands for Carson when he comes back, actually. All right, that's what
Okay.
like, what'd you guys do? We came up with a list of demands, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
The first is you're not God. You're Charles Darwin.
There's more of us, so like we can.
Yeah. We're just gonna. And also, that exists for the world too. People don't say like "God damn it," they say "Darwin, damn it."
Are you guys able to see my Ellen video?
No,
No,
Oh, I'm trying to share a tab.
you
YouTube.
can't share tab because Carson is the
In
one
charge.
This is
Is Darwin.
Darwin.
God is
Darwin,
absent
Darwin
right
has-
now. Darwin has
Darwin
left
doesn't
the.
share.
Okay. We've used up 1 minute and we have one demand. Do we have another demand? How about we demand a pee break for everybody when he comes back?
Like immediately after Carson
I
gets
don't
back, we
want to
all
take one.
leave.
But I didn't want to take one while I felt the pressure to keep the stream entertaining.
That would be kind of funny if then we immediately just dip the second Carson returns.
We all go to take the pee break. Yeah, after we give him,
And then he has to do a
demand.
take 5.
I want to demand that.
Then
Darwin,
he actually has to do a
Darwin
take
has
5.
to-
Darwin has to use a fun background was the last demand. Do we have any more?
I also think Darwin is actually like he's actually like a orca.
Should the fun
Darwin is
background be
Circa.
the fish that went up on land the first time?
Oh, you want that like picture of the evolution happening?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that's what happened in this timeline. Is that guy
Okay,
showed
I'll
up?
say that.
They were a bomb influencer, and now there are fish people everywhere, and the whales can talk.
I don't have that many other demands, honestly.
These are 5 demands. I'll take any more. We've got 2 minutes. This is the time to get them in.
Was one of them to fight Twitch to the death over allowing us to play that song?
No.
Feel like it'd be a better world if we could play that song.
How about health insurance?
Healthcare.
At least $1 for dental.
That's going on the list.
We're already playing a game made by Drawfee. Healthcare is in fact a reference as a demand.
I mean, it's Obama's re-election campaign, so
It's true.
Obamacare, the ACA,
Oh
big,
yeah.
big topics.
All right, we've got a good number of demands here. He's got one more minute.
I want to know if Darwin had anything to do with getting Obama elected.
The first time, or because he's not been reelected yet.
Yeah,
It's
the first
Okay.
Did you have some? Did Darwin have something to do with it?
But then you're going to give Darwin the idea to help out for the second time. We're influencing the course of the American political system.
Relitigating
He
the
might need
2008 election is a really wild.
Well, this is
Sorry.
2012.
I know, but that's
2012.
why I asked Miranda if she meant if Darwin had anything to do with the only time historically at the time that our story is taking place that Barack Obama has been elected, which was the first time. So she does
That's
want to
good.
know.
What if it's the end? What if
Darwin.
it's December in 2012?
We don't actually know when in the year it is.
It's true. Maybe Carson's crafting that right now.
It's the stinky time of year.
The stinkiest time of the year, the summer.
All right, it's the
It's
stinkiest time of
most
the year. Is going on there.
stinkiest time of
of the year.
I'd love to have
of the
one
year.
last demand if we got 5 seconds.
on the nice list. We're on the nice list.
We're on the
Okay,
nice list.
that's it.
Okay.
We all know.
Santa is real, and we're on the nice list.
All right, hey, okay, Carson, we
Yeah?
have a list of demands for you.
List of okay, let's
We have
hear it.
10 demands. Carson, we
Yeah?
have a list of demands for you.
List of okay, let's
We have
hear it.
10 demands. Number 1, you're not God. You are Charles Darwin. That is your name. Functionally, your name needs to become Charles Darwin.
I mean, it says in the instructions, "I am unto God."
But God's name is Charles Darwin. The rest of us voted on this.
That's what we believe.
These demands,
yeah.
these demands have to be capitulated with, by the way, or
Carson.
nailing the stream.
When Charles Darwin landed on the Galapagos and shot Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, dead in the back of the head, he had to take on the role
not
of
Chris,
the
you're fine.
Christian
And then he
Godhead.
made Chris the robot.
He had to take on the role of the Christian Godhead, a la the Santa Claus.
Okay.
This was a bad idea.
That's all I'm saying.
This was a bad idea.
Our-
leaving
our
the wall
second
on-
Speaking
demand.
of Santa Claus, actually, can
Our
we do
second
that one
demand.
next?
No, hold on. Don't spoil it. Second demand is that following the capitulation of all 10 demands, pee break.
Okay, sure.
We didn't want to go while we needed to entertain the stream. Demand number 3. Darwin has to use a fun background. And I would say
What?
Darwin has to use a fun background.
They're saying your room isn't
You
fun.
need to change your background to a fun background, but don't choose one yet because maybe that's coming in the demands.
Okay.
Are you going to
Darwin-
take that from them?
I'm not sure I
demand
will,
number 4.
honestly.
Demand number 4. Darwin is an orca, which I take to mean if God, Charles Darwin, appears in this world to any character, he must appear in the form of an orca.
Sure.
If like you were to see a vision of God, you see an orca. Demand number
The
5.
Messiorca.
The fun background should be the fish who walked on land for the first time. That was from Evan. Demand number 6.
Jack Meathead.
2 of these are you don't have to do, but we are demanding them. Health insurance, and at least $1 for dental. Those are 6 and 7.
I'll take those under advisement.
Number 8. Did Darwin have something to do with Obama's 2008 election?
That's a demand.
We want to know.
Probably.
You want to know?
Yeah.
Answer the question.
In the same way that oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, it did.
Oh, an orca. Okay. Number 9. We were wondering at what point when in the calendar year of 2012 it is, and we decided to demand that it's the stinkiest time of the year.
I grant that, but I will force you to tell me what that is.
We had kind of said it was summer. I don't know if we want to lock into that, but we kind of assumed.
The
We're
dumpster's
locking
really
in.
stinky
It's summer.
And then number 10,
Summer
we're
at
all on the
SeaWorld
nice
is
list.
stinky, yeah.
Sorry?
We're all on the nice list is number 10.
2012, Ellen. Yeah, you're on the nice list. It's fine.
All right. Thank you for capitulating to all 10 demands.
He was meeting in
I am a benevolent Charles Darwin orca god. What can I say? I
Now
live
let's
to
see that
please.
fish walking on land background.
Well, tell you what.
All that selfless finger
You do it while we
blasting
do the
really
pee
set me
break.
up for
That's
success.
exactly what I was going to suggest. If you all want to use the P real quick,
Use the key.
I'm gonna not. That's not what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna walk to my toilet and press E to use.
press E to use. Yeah, I will entertain.
I'm going to use my pee later on a
Press E
different
to
stream
empty.
that pays way better.
Reveal that I'm wearing shorts.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh.
On December 14th,
I'm
no
starting
less.
to. No one else went. I'm starting to think Frankie needed to pee and convinced you all that was a
I
commandment.
wonder who wrote
I was
that
just waiting
demand.
for anybody to acknowledge my water sports joke.
I'm sorry. I need to get used to calling you by your names. I'm sorry, Ellen. I didn't hear the water sports joke.
It's okay,
That's my
apology
bad.
accepted.
I like how you have the longest title out of all of us of Charles Darwin (parentheses God). He is also an orca.
There we go.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
there he is.
It actually
are.
does feel really, especially with the purple now being almost unmotivated because of the virtual background. It adds another layer of like, yeah, that is God.
I am God.
You're
Charles.
almost Thanos colored in fucking Endgame. The
Oh
final
my goodness. Okay, while we're waiting for Ellen DeGeneres to get back, let's for everyone watching, we're about to go on our adventure proper. Let's remind everybody who everyone is playing. We have Evan, aka Jack Meathead, the unsuccessful musician who smashes all his guitars. That's his one thing he does,
It's like my
but
one
did
bit.
it without realizing there was now a ban thanks to Barack Obama, and he can't get any more guitars.
Damn.
We have Frankie, Bonnie, with their partner Miranda, CLYDE, mer people who are famous outlaws. We've got Sabrina, who is just Ellen DeGeneres from 2012. She's
You say just, but that's a big celebrity.
She's, well, there's nothing special. This is a sci-fi world there's a sci-fi world where fish talk and mer people mingle with the folks. It's just vanilla Ellen DeGeneres from 2012. And then we have Steve playing Jesus Chris, a cyborg here to save the planet from the conflicts between the fish, the mer people, and the humans. We are role playing in a stinky, creepy sci-fi world, and this is all taking place in Orlando SeaWorld. And as soon as Sabrina's back, and Miranda too, we're gonna wake up in a strange place. It is time. You all awaken in a strange place. The 5 of you are all on the ground of the Orlando SeaWorld. You wake up, you're all groggy. The ground is very damp and wet, and each of you feel a bit of a headache going on. You get up, you look around, and everything looks fairly normal. It's a normal day in the summer of SeaWorld. Lots of people are walking around having fun. The fish are speaking to people. Presumably there are some Atlanteans among the crowd, not that you'd be able to tell. And everything looks okay, but there are an abnormal number of janitors around you, sort of mopping up the floor. One of them says, oh, sorry about that. It's wet floor sign wasn't ready yet. You took a nasty slip and fall. Hope you're doing all right. And continues doing his job. How are y'all feeling? What do you want to do?
My ass is sore. I fell on the fucking ground. It hurts so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
I'm familiar with mornings like this.
And my head is aching. Ow. This is
I usually wake up able to talk.
Sorry, Sabrina?
Excuse me?
Were these fish always able to talk?
I'm not a fish.
No, these ones over here.
Yeah, always.
I might have hit my head pretty hard. When did we find that out?
1956?
Okay, I'm actually glad you've done this. Hold on, I'm glad you've done this. So,
perfect.
Here's how this works. You are all allowed to continue editing the world around you, but from this point on, if you want to do that, it's a roll, and it works on the exact same way that rolls do for everything else. Okay. So, here's the thing.
But does
whatever
that mean
you say,
said a thing and it might be a lie?
Hold on, I'm explaining. Anything you say will happen, but if it's a mixed success or a failure, elements of it or the entire thing will now work against you in some way.
Gotcha.
So, let's see what we get. What is it you said, Frankie? We made this discovery about fish talking all the way when?
1956.
1956.
Yeah, so I was trying to do an amnesia thing, like it might have been a recent development, but now I just look
I'm
like a
thinking
dumbass.
maybe Ellen might be from the world where it wasn't like this.
She got isekai'd into
That's
this
very
world.
possible.
It is
Yeah.
Ellen from our timeline, and now she has diverged.
Okay, so Bonnie, you got a mixed success. So you are correct. The cybernetic technology that allowed fish to talk was created in 1956. But the mixed part of this is, despite that, Ellen doesn't remember that either, which is very interesting.
Do you remember who's the current president, Ellen? I want to make sure you don't have a concussion.
The current president?
Yeah.
Oh, it's George Bush Jr.
No, it's 2012. The president's Barack Hussein Obama. And we all say the Hussein part.
That happens in this world, I guess.
We call him BHO sometimes. Yeah.
BHO.
Or just BO.
BO, but people don't usually know what you're talking about because the world is so stinky.
Yeah, it could be.
Well, I'm glad that that's a piece of information I know now.
You are out in the open next to one of the you're like in one of those big like auditoriums where they show like the dolphin show, and you're like on the ground level on the floor. The impression you are getting, though this isn't necessarily the truth, though it could be, is that you slipped and fell and all hit your heads at the same time and got knocked out because the janitors had not put the wet floor sign on the ground.
And the janitor woke us up.
He told us that.
One of like 7 janitors around you told you that, yes.
7 of them couldn't put up a sign?
I find this really
They're also
sad.
shady janitors.
I don't slip because
in this
I live in the water.
They never catch me slipping.
We never.
And despite the fact that Bonnie and Clyde have never been known to slip. They were still both
Never
knocked
caught.
out with bumps on their heads.
That's
Interesting.
usually there.
That's just how my head's shaped.
That's just how their heads shaped.
I
You
like
guys
to
have a
just
key.
introduce myself to these guys. You know, like we never met. I don't think, right?
The janitor?
We don't know. No, like
To
got a
us,
cool robot here.
What are all your
Big
names?
buff
we recognize
guy.
Ellen DeGeneres.
And then I do think this is famous celebrity Ellen DeGeneres here. So like,
Yeah, well, I need no introduction, but if
yeah.
you wouldn't mind, just
I
tell me
think
some more about myself.
you have a daytime talk show. You love to dance, and you give people,
okay.
you love to give people money. So if you have any, let's get with the giving the money.
I can look into that.
Yeah,
What's
like I'll take
money?
whatever's in, if you've got a wallet. Do you have like a wallet? Anything in your pockets? Maybe I'll take that. Just go ahead and hand it over, Ellen. Hand over like anything on your person. And we're charming you to do this. So
A charming role.
yeah, let's roll
Okay.
for taking everything from Ellen.
All right,
Anything
so-
of value from Ellen's person, I'm gonna go ahead and just step in and try to take.
Mhm.
Okay, sure. Let's we'll roll for charming Ellen. So let's see what we get. What is sorry, so where's charming?
That's was our number one thing we were really good at was like charming people.
Oh, I see.
Above-
It was like
above
communication
survival.
technically, but let's
Yeah, it's but
Yeah.
it's like, you know,
Schmoozing.
talking our way out of stuff. And...
All right, you get a 5 with your plus
Oh,
2. That's a
hell.
7. So
okay,
it's a mixed success. So I will say you talk Ellen into giving you something, but Ellen gets to choose what she gives you.
So I dig into my pocket, and there's no wallet. There's nothing on me except for a couple of daytime Emmys. That presumably is how I pay for things. So
Hey.
I just give you a daytime Emmy statue and be like, is this money?
Thank you. I'll take that.
Oh,
I'm really grateful. This is
Uh-huh.
super cool.
this is the
Yeah.
most immersive RPG I've ever run. Holy moly.
I'd just like to thank Ellen DeGeneres first and foremost. Thank you for being so, you know, as the name implies, Ellen DeGeneres, right? Like, very
I have something to say.
Wait, I guess you have to roll to see if that joke is good.
Clyde, what do you want to say?
Does that joke land? That's a skill.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're joking. Well, what are you trying to accomplish here? Just make us all laugh?
I'm doing I did a bit where I did an acceptance speech. When
All right, yeah. Okay, so you're telling
This
jokes,
is
you're
so
telling-
autistic. We're just trying to see, like, we're just trying to build up our likability via jokes and
Oh,
roll.
wow.
It's an 11. This is a
Damn,
jumbo
son.
success. So
Kills. They loved the Ellen
Everyone,
DeGeneres joke.
Jesus Christ, Ellen
I
DeGeneres
roll?
herself, but your partner Clyde and Jack Meathead all burst out laughing, and not just them too, but all of the like surrounding just normal SeaWorld goers, and some of the janitors start laughing too. You've drawn like a little crowd around you right now.
How do
Are the dolphins-
feel about that?
Yeah, the dolphins laughing at us. Do they understand what's happening, or are they too far away?
Or are they
They
pissed
totally
at the
understand. The
attention?
dolphins are peeking their head over the glass, and they're cybernetic dolphins. They've got like a little translator built into their neck, and they're like, "That was pretty good."
Thank you all. I'm good. It's really nice to have a captive audience.
Can I roll?
Ani,
Can
by the way.
Can I pick their pockets
That was an
while they're
actual
laughing
laugh.
at this joke and doing this whole bit?
Jesus
Steve, you're
Christ
trying to
wants
pick someone's
steal.
pockets.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick Frankie's pockets while,
Frankie's
you.
pockets, sure, why not? Yeah,
while he's doing the bit.
let's
with
do
my-
another
with
roll.
my
So
steel
this is
strength.
you're good at stealing things. So,
Yeah.
oh, that was so close. You just barely. So it's a mixed success. I'm gonna give Bonnie the exact same thing I gave Ellen. You successfully steal something, but it's the last thing Bonnie put in their pocket. Bonnie, what was the last thing you put in your pocket?
Well, no, it was a wanted poster for Bonnie and Clyde the murder.
Oh, so in other words, Jesus
It was
Christ,
outside of SeaWorld. I fucking took that shit.
you have
Should've
now
thrown it away.
learned that Bonnie and Clyde are criminals,
criminals.
and this is private
Outlaws.
information that currently only you have.
Just like Steve in the fucking darkness nodding like,
You like
they're
you can't
criminals."
really tell because it's so stinky, so you can't really smell the crime.
Now, Steve, as you are looking at this wanted poster and sort of mulling over what to do, a mop bumps into you. It's one of the janitors. They're like, "All right, clear out. We gotta clean this place. Your knucklehead's already slipped. We gotta make sure it's nice and clean. Get out of here." He's being kind of aggressive about it too.
Yeah.
Jersey.
Ellen, do you still want first aid kit? How you feeling?
You know, I think I'm better now. I think I know who I am because.
Well, now that you're all better, get out of here. We gotta clean the SeaWorld place.
Okay, do you know who I am though?
The janitors. Remember, there's like 7 of them. They all kind of look at each other and they're like,
They don't
Are
know.
you-
They don't know Ellen.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep
Oh,
swimming.
it's
Swimming.
Dory!
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
and all the janitors are like, "We love Dory," and some of the
They love
dolphins are like,
Dory.
some of the dolphins nearby are like, "It was okay." But the janitors really big fans of Finding Nemo, and they're like, "Oh, it's Ellen, love Ellen."
Yeah, they have
They didn't
strange-
recognize her until she did
they have
that. Sorry,
strange father-son relationships.
I'm dancing now. I
You're
got
dancing.
better.
Yes.
Don't-
Love the dancing.
I recovered from amnesia, guys. It's awesome.
Thank God.
Oh, lovely.
Really happy to hear that.
Oh, as much as we are fans of you, Ellen, we gotta ask if you guys can get out of here. We're trying to clean. We're on a tight schedule here. Please leave.
Oh.
I'm not super convinced, and I also don't really respect the authority of janitors. But I wanted to ask this like super buff dude, what's your name, fella?
I think he's talking, or I think they're talking to you, Jack.
Oh, me. Are you
buff? I don't know if that's
He
been
doesn't have a
established.
good perception.
Your
of
name
names.
is Jack.
I
and he
saw.
had
I thought you were
nice hair,
talking
so
to
you
one of
were
the
ripped,
the
too.
buff janitors over there. My name's Jack.
Oh, are you
all,
like British too? I don't know if I'd picked up on that before.
No, it's like
It's cool.
I listen to too much Jason Statham.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're just
And now
like,
my
a
voice is
badass.
stuck like this. It's part
Yeah.
of the act.
I dig it.
I'm imagining you're just listening to the audio track of like the transporter, not like Jason
Yeah.
Statham does music. You're just like you're just listening to his movies.
Yeah. On the tour bus, I just play it in my earphones,
cool.
go into every location.
I
Your
know.
beats. Right?
Yeah, you do Beats by Dre.
Oh, skull
Look,
candy.
this is a great conversation.
I
and it's nice that you guys are getting to know each
I
other.
just wanted to get to
But
know
we're
Jack.
on
I,
a time schedule. We gotta clean before the next show.
I just wanted to
The
commend
fish
Jack for
with
being
legs.
quick to going to getting the medical. I think that's really valorous, and I just wanted to give him credit where credit was due. He saw Ellen was in a time of need, and he stepped in with the medical.
He's
So
not a bystander, and
Jack-
that's the most important thing.
I'd like to give you, Jack, as a thank you for your service.
Oh,
The Daytime Emmy.
oh, love. I never had one of these. Thank you. Wow,
you earned
the
it. You
generosity.
earned it.
Jack, now that you have this daytime Emmy, what do you do with it? Do you feel a certain need?
I do feel the need, but I'm gonna resist for the moment. I'm gonna pocket it for now, and that's not going anywhere. That's staying right in there. Nothing's gonna happen to that thing
You earned it.
It might be a little uncomfortable.
It's got a horn, but be
for
careful.
now. And then I think I start to listen to the janitors.
You start to listen. Okay, well, they tell you they're
They
like
want us to leave.
they want
So
us.
they want us to leave what? You want us to leave the SeaWorld or the area? You just want us to leave the area, right?
Oh, I imagine the show.
Let's skedaddle.
I'm afraid that this background timer that I set while you were having this conversation has ended. The janitors look to each other and they say, "All right, the timetable's fucked. We're improvising now." And
Oh,
several of their arms transform cybernetically into various weaponry as they surround you.
Oh, shit.
We
Um,
asked nice.
Good thing we also have a robot who could do badass stuff with his secret arms, right? Guy who I don't think introduced himself.
I'm Jesus Chris. And I
The
have
janitors
robot
kinda look
arms.
to each other.
Chris.
They're like, "All right."
And I have robot arms.
We never established what you had, so I'm gonna count this as like a
What you had.
A reveal
yes,
of
like
shit.
the cybernetics you have. So I'm gonna count this as a roll. 3.
Okay, so can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
I feel like his ability should be akin to this. Inspector Gadget toy.
The gadget.
Oh my god! Hold on, real
Yeah.
quick. Hold on. We just got to stop ad-libbing for a second. Look at that, fellas. That is a fucking McDonald's
Yeah.
Inspector Gadget toy. You could collect all of these pieces and
Yeah, you
and
could.
combine them in each one of
Holy
his
shit.
limbs.
I
Is it
had
each?
one of these parts, and I did not have the rest, and I was like, "This sucks."
Yeah.
I have his. I think I had like his right arm. It's like a compass, right?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the compass
So-
arm. I was like, "This sucks."
Pulling them apart like no big deal.
So I feel like you could have these like abilities, like fucking
Go
Claw
see his
legs.
arm.
claw leg. You got like
That's
hydro gun
amazing.
arm.
Yeah.
You got
Inspector Jesus
long
Christ.
arm.
Real quick.
Yeah,
We're gonna check
Ellen,
out
grab
how did you get the pieces?
Yes, I was about to say, Chip and I are
Uh,
wondering the same thing. Where did you get all those? Do you like buy them on eBay?
Yeah, I bought them on eBay and then I didn't have. Okay, it's actually funny. I have another one that is mostly put together, but it's missing like one arm or one leg, and it has 2 left arms because I got too many of the same pieces. So I'm gonna make a custom leg for him.
The Treasure
no,
Planet one was good too. This stream, by the way,
Yo, yeah,
this stream, by the way, has
Sorry.
been sponsored by McDonald's. Go eat.
hell yeah,
McDonald's.
my favorite company.
Steve, you stick out your right hand. What gadget would you want to come out of that?
It's a blaster. Right arm's a blaster.
A blaster? Okay.
Ass,
So-
Good, yeah.
Blast.
So what type of blaster? What's it shoot?
ass blaster. It,
It
shoots. It
Fart?
shoots. It shoots.
Pew, pew, poo, poo, poo.
No, it doesn't shoot poop. It shoots.
Like it's a homing
it shoots
missile
golf
just for
balls. It
asses.
shoots
It
golf
shoots
balls.
golf balls. Okay.
And they're like target asses, right? It blasts.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
legal?
Homing toward.
It may or may not be legal. Let's see though. So
It's illegal.
Jesus's arm, right arm, transforms into a gun that shoots golf balls. Unfortunately, as you can see, Steve really fucked this up. The golf ball. Well, so unfortunately, so you shoot, and unfortunately, for some bizarre reason, who knows why technology does what it does half the time, it locks
don't.
onto your ass, and you get hit several times with golf balls. Now, here's the thing: each of you have 10 hit points.
Oh jeez.
Yep, you
How do
do
you get
have health
more?
in this game. I'm gonna, because golf balls fucking hurt, I'm gonna have Jesus take 2 hit points. So Jesus, you're down to 8. So Jesus is knocked on his ass literally, and he's trying to fix his golf club gun so he can get it, his golf ball gun so he can get it working again. The janitor, one of them has like a mace for an arm, one has like a net gun, and they're just like slowly walking towards you. Does any one of the rest of you who is not Jesus want to try to do something here?
I know a ball fight when I see one, and
What do you do, Jack?
I'm gonna try to slam the first one next to me.
Slam
I think
with
it's
what?
I
Slam
think
with
it's
what?
a body slam. I think
A
it's that kind
body
of slam.
slam. Let's see how we do. Oh, sorry. There's one more mechanic I need to explain.
Yes.
When you lose a die roll, you gain an experience point. This point is equivalent to 1 extra number on the die. So going forward, if you fail a roll again, you can use your experience points as a resource to give you a higher die number. So
Not fail later.
if you had a 5, if you rolled a 5, but you had 2 experience, you could be I use both of those, and now it's my 5 is a 7. So Steve, remember this, you now have 1 experience point for the future. Okay, so Jack Meathead is gonna fucking body slam one of the janitors. Let's see how he does.
Oh, I thought he was body slamming a golf ball. This is way
No,
better.
he's gonna body slam a janitor.
A 5.
Thankfully, slamming is a +2. This would have been a failure, but this is a mixed success. So I'm gonna say you successfully body slam the janitor, and the janitor is knocked out. The cybernetic dolphins watching nearby give you an applause, they're into this. They also don't seem to like the janitors. So you get the vibe that like the janitors and the sea creatures are not on the same side. The mixed result of this is that you are a little dazed and confused. So you're going to take a -1 on your next action.
Copy. All right.
All right. Who else wants to make a move on these janitors?
I want to. Oh,
Go ahead. Go right ahead, Ellen.
I want to take out my phone and I want to like start filming these janitors and tweet it to my followers, being like, "I'll make it worth your while if you can give me some info on these chuckleheads."
And you're saying you're taking a picture of them and
Charming
saying
her
it to your
followers.
audience.
Yeah, I'm sending it to my millions of followers to see if anyone has any information on this robot.
Let's see if it works. And if I don't hear any of you at any point, just that's like the audio overlapping. So apologies if that happens in the future again. Let's see what we get. A 9 with your charming. That is an 11. That's a jumbo success, Ellen.
Yay!
So
I have a suggestion.
Does Ellen have charming as a skill? Because charming is our skill.
It's
that's right.
plus
9.
0.
She
She rolled 9, so the score should be 9.
Damn it.
okay. So
Still a
that's,
great
that's,
success.
that's still a
Yeah,
mixed
yeah,
success. That's
yeah.
still a mixed success.
Just want to make sure that, like,
So Ellen, one of your, let me think about this. A mixed success. So yes, you do get some information back. One of your like audience members is a policeman, is like what his
Of course,
job
they all
is,
are.
and he's like, wait a minute, I recognize some of these fellas. Some of these janitors are wanted known criminals. And I don't think they're actually janitors. Now, of course, the mixed part of the success is they started whipping out robot weapon arms, so you kind of figured that, but now it's
I thought the
confirmed
mixed
that,
part
like-
was I had to talk to a fucking cop.
Yeah.
that was audio for you.
Well, I just want everyone to know that Ellen's audience is called the Degenerates. So
Look, all I'm saying is
Just
Barack
address
Obama
them.
follows me, so like
What?
maybe Barack Obama has some information on these
I'm
robots.
saying that joke that Clyde just made is in universe, and like the dolphins start clapping again. That was really
Thank you, Clyde.
Thank you.
So we are trying to charm the guards to say we're supposed to be giving Ellen the VIP tour. So we're gonna just take Ellen and go do the VIP tour now.
Okay. I'm so
That's
here's the thing.
charm,
Here's the
yeah.
thing. I am actually going to make it. I'm gonna make you have a disadvantage for this. So we're gonna roll twice, and you get the lowest number. The reason being, a member of your group has body slammed one of these guys, and even if you're like, hey, he's not with us, you still did not leave when they told you to leave. So
Yeah,
you're rolling at a
combat has started. Yeah, I am trying to talk our way out of an active combat scene. So
All right, a 6.
+2, 8.
Oh,
Ooh.
damn,
Yeah,
I'm
we should get the
thinking
8.
about that. So 8. So you do get a mixed success. They're like, all right, I believe you. If you scram now, we'll let you go.
All right, Ellen, let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's
Can
go.
we take
Let's
their
go.
golf cart
And we're gonna also take our whole posse too.
and
Well,
their
so-
golf
so-
And your golf cart, yeah.
Well, here's the mixed part of the mixed success. They're like, you can go, but we would like an autograph from Ellen before you leave, please.
Fine,
Ellen,
one autograph for all
Ellen.
7 of you to share.
Hey,
Thank
get
you very
some
much.
letters.
I
And
really
she finger
appreciate it.
bangs. She finger
I'm gonna
bangs.
bring
You
this
have
home
them-
to my kid.
You
Thank
have them line up their arms and then you draw across all of them.
Yeah.
They each get a couple letters, yeah.
Yeah.
So you all escape. You escape the
Give it a try.
janitors. And as you escape, you get out of range of the janitors, who are clearly not janitors, and they lock you exit the like auditorium that you were all in, and you hear the janitors lock the door behind you. However, from one of the nearby tanks, you hear someone say, "Psst, over here. Come over here real quick." What do you do?
Well, I got nowhere else to be. I guess I'm going to investigate this tank.
You investigate the tank. It's one of the dolphins that you made laugh so much before, and the dolphin's like, "Hey, look, That was pretty cool how you messed with those guards. Or cars. I keep calling them guards. Sorry, I'm letting my secret plan slip. That's really cool how you messed with those janitors. But listen, obviously, I think you figured it out. They're not with us. And they're trying to break into like our underground like lair, you know? Like they've been disguised as janitors this whole time.
Your
and we're trying to
dolphin lair.
Yeah, dolphin, exactly. Look, you're kind of involved at this point, and it looks like you all can hold yourself in a fight, or at the very least talk your way out of it. Can we use your help? We've been trying to stop these guys for years now, but they've taken over the management of SeaWorld. We're not just employees. We can't do much.
I only got one of those guys down. I'm down to fight him.
Bonnie,
sure, but what's in it for us?
Yeah, we need a
We need
little
something,
like
a little, you know.
well,
a little finger bang
convince.
action.
Oh,
well the dolphin.
that's not what I was looking for. But
the dolphin like kind of looks over to the right and sort of looks over to the left and is like motions you to get closer. Is like, all right, listen. The real reason that those guys are after our secret lair, they're not just janitors. They're a crime syndicate, and they're here to rob us of our most precious resource. And they motion even closer.
Oh shit! Is it guitars?
It is. We have the only operational guitar factory in the country. It ain't exactly legal. It ain't exactly legal, but we are the world's leading like black market source of guitars in the United States of America. And those goons are trying to those guys are trying to get us and stop us. If you help us out, you can have your pick of our greatest guitars. That's a joke. That's a pun.
Yeah, funny.
Take a pick. Cool. Who you got? Blur or Oasis?
Who do we got?
Who do you like? Just personally.
Oh, like
Blur
our
guy,
favorite?
Oasis guy.
This is kind of embarrassing. I just work in the factory. I'm not much of a guitar head, but you know, we got the good stuff. And we're the only ones in the country still manufacturing.
You don't listen to like Britpop or nothing like that?
I'm a dolphin.
Why do you work at SeaWorld?
Yeah, they live here. They're not really like they're conscripted. Come on.
I don't think they pick.
Contract
Are you
workers.
indentured
Tell him,
servants?
they don't have a
What's
choice.
happening here?
Yeah. Have you
Did they not
seen
pay you?
Blackfish?
It just came out.
Ellen, you should go to the movies and see Blackfish.
You're like, okay,
Hold
I'm
on.
sorry,
So you're telling me if I get an entire crew of fish, I don't need to pay my PAs?
it depends on.
You can just conscript fish?
It's well, we were. It's kind of a.
Not very
I'll be
nice.
honest. I'll be honest. It's kind of a creepy, stinky situation, but yeah, they got us in SeaWorld before we were cybernetically altered and could think for ourselves.
So they don't pay you. They don't pay you.
No, that's why we did that's why we started making guitars on the down low. So
they just granted you sentience.
Yeah.
And then just left you in a cage to rot.
Yeah.
And Ellen now
And you're
Ellen
saying
wants to hire you.
Mm-hmm. New business opportunity.
Well, I mean,
We've taken matters into our own fins here with the guitar black market thing.
I like your wordplay. Good joke.
Thank you.
I mean, I guess it's not really a joke to you, but
Ethics aside, how do we get down
So what
there?
about all these other fish that don't have a guitar factory?
plenty of fish.
I don't want to give. Look, I'm sorry. You guys are nice, and I'm glad that you seem interested, but I don't know you like that. I've already told you a lot.
Do you want to though? Like,
Look, I mean, like everybody,
Golden charm.
everybody should be open about financial like discussions in the workplace. Like it's by keeping us in the dark that we're forced to, as marginalized communities, find ways to make ends meet, like in the margins, which is what you're doing. I mean, they're not giving you any money, and honestly,
the truth
I
is,
would like to do that.
Okay, look.
I've never been to Uvu.
Tell you what. Are you helping us or no?
Yeah, dude. Of course.
In that case,
we would love to get that guitar.
Since you're all helping us, I'll let you in. What we're using the money we get off the black market guitars for, we're arming ourselves for a straight up uprising.
Cool.
Where are you at in that process? Because we probably need some weaponry. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Well, where we are right now is
golf
we've
balls.
started making contacts with those who would look to get the guitars. We've made a couple small sales, but nothing big yet. We don't have the purchase or the funds to get the weapons we need. We are a little new at this and weren't great at keeping the secret. So
How can I get my hands on a
one of the
handgun,
underground gangs found us out and are trying to rob us blind. That's what those janitors are for.
We'll deal with them. How can I get my hands on a handgun like as soon as possible?
Go to a Walmart. We don't have them yet.
I can't do that. Okay.
Gift shop? No gift shop?
I'm just gonna
Helping
stick real
gun.
close to
Why
Mr.
don't
Chris
you-
here.
Why don't
All
you
of a
guys wear clothes?
sudden, you hear an explosion from inside the auditorium. Like,
Oh,
That's what
we were just in there.
Boom, baby.
A
it must be the
wedding?
They're breaking into our underground lair. Are any of you good at swimming?
Neutral
Yes.
at it.
We're good at
Neutral.
surviving.
We're actually a little bit better than neutral at it because we have a long
Really
lot of
good.
life underwater, and this guy's bad at it.
Jesus
The dolphin,
I'm
the
so
dolphin
good.
has
He's really
like
good at lying too, isn't he?
the dolphin has like a how do I describe this? Almost like a little Darth Vader panel built into him. He like presses a button on it, and inside his like enclosure, a little hole opens up in the bottom. He's like, "This leads to our underground lair. If you all can swim through here, you can make it and help us fight off the janitorial service."
No.
I'm coming.
All right, I need that guitar.
I'm in.
I got
All
one
right.
smash left in me.
Ellen,
I'll
you
do-
down for a swim?
I'll do it, but again, why don't you guys wear clothes?
They don't let us. Look, it's a fucked up situation, and that's why we're literally buying guns to kill everybody and escape. It's a
They
fucked up
wanna wear
situation.
They want to wear
They
clothes.
would
That's
like
one of the
to wear
main,
clothes.
Yeah, one of the main things that they're really pushing
Right to
for.
wear clothes.
We want the
That's
right
like
to
a
wear
main
clothes.
point in Blackfish.
Look at
Right.
this. They look, and he like points his little Darth Vader thing. Like
Right to dress.
they with against my will augmented me with like a fucking speaking spell to get me to talk. It's not great. Look, our situation is both stinky and creepy. It's not great. So I appreciate the help.
Pretty sci-fi too.
It might just be a little sci-fi. All right, let's
Swan diving into that pool.
let's do it.
Get
So
in there.
swimming. Swimming. Everyone is neutral except for our good friend Jesus Chris, who is very bad at swimming. So let's see how we
I'm
do.
gonna make it.
We're starting off with Jack Meathead.
Mhm.
Oh,
Good, Jack.
okay. Does
Hmm.
anyone have like a skill that they could try to finagle into helping Jack Meathead swim?
Survivalism.
That's a
Yeah.
great. That's a good one. That's a very good one. Okay,
We
Show
have
them
a
good
float.
breath techniques.
Oh, I was gonna say we have floaties.
so here's how
No,
this works. Here's how that works.
Mhm.
You are going to roll as if like you were just. This is just like a roll for yourself. However, both you and Jack Meathead will suffer the same consequences. So you got to get a 6 or more.
He is pretty big.
Apparently.
All right. Jack Meathead really fucking struggling. He can't quite make it down the tube. Thankfully, Bonnie and Clyde are very used to the waters, being merfolks, and they're great with survival skills. They see Jack struggling and they teach him some techniques. I think you might have said something, but I'm just going to make sure you get a chance to say it loud and clear. What do you teach Jack? Or how do you help him?
Really good like breath techniques and
Hold
advanced
breath
swimming.
before getting in the water.
Advanced swimming maneuvers, how to open your eyes in the water and not have it sting, like all the stuff pretty much. We give you like the crash course of like these 5 things will change your life. Doctors hate this one trick.
Only
swimming.
try to breathe when you're not in the water.
Being masters
been
of
step
survival,
one, I
they
should've
communicate all of this wordlessly and beautifully to Jack. This being as this is a mixed success, I'm gonna say you both get through it, but Jack, instead of drowning, you will take 1 hit point of damage just because like you almost drowned. Like
You got it.
Jesus, this guy.
Mixed success. Instead of
Nice
just
guy.
drowning and dying.
I thought
Yeah,
you
instead of drowning and dying.
You don't
All
want
right, Ellen DEGENERES. Let's see how Ellen does at swimming.
Channel your Dory.
Channel your Dory. No,
That's
what?
much.
Oh no.
Oh.
She's not healthy athletic.
Steve. Okay, here's the thing.
You can't help again.
No,
Tell
I
you-
guess not.
Well, there's 2 of them.
There's-
Oh, that's a good point. There's 2 of them. Okay. You can make one more roll since there's 2 of you. I assume you want to do the same thing?
Well, I mean, look.
Hell yeah.
Well, Jesus Chris can swim.
He can't. He walks on water.
We don't, but we don't know that
I'm gonna make it.
necessarily.
I'm gonna make it.
He's gonna make it. Okay.
Can Jesus
Yeah, let's help
Chris-
Ellen.
Can
Let's
Jesus
help
Chris
Ellen.
walk on water?
Yes. Well, I don't know.
Turn water
Jesus,
into
can
wine.
Can I what?
Wine.
you? Can you
Water
walk on
into
water?
Or
You walk
or
on
water into wine.
It's not going to help in this situation.
Walk on water into wine.
The volume
Okay,
of liquid
look.
remains the
What
same.
the-
While we're all having this conversation, Ellen DeGeneres is
We're
dying in a
helping Ellen.
SeaWorld
We
fish
help Ellen.
tank.
We got Ellen.
Fine, we'll help Ellen.
We got Ellen.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
all right.
say, if Jesus Christ can turn water into wine, and we ever
That's the real
experience some,
Jesus.
well,
Dude,
I
go
mean,
to the fucking
Banana.
tank. Get all the whales drunk.
Yeah, they
Lonnie
can't breathe wine.
continues helping Jack Meathead down. Clyde notices Ellen DeGeneres struggling, and she breaks off to help Ellen. It's the exact same deal since you got a mixed success. Ellen, you're going to
That's
take 1
fine,
hit point of damage, but you don't drown.
I'm the kind of Clyde that jumps in back.
All right, and now finally we have Jesus Chris, who is awful at swimming. So whatever roll he
Make it.
gets, this is a -2.
Make it.
Yes!
Whoa!
wow!
He just sinks right into the
Down
hole.
there before while we were fucking around
Yeah.
with me.
Jesus
Master.
is used to walking on water and uses those skills. It's basically like, here's how I'm picturing this. Jesus literally he's like trying to like power walk down the tube, and the water turns like solid behind his feet. He's literally like power walking down the tube. He's rocking it.
I like that. I was imagining
It's like he's
he goes
fucking
over the
walking
tube
down
and
the-
just drops and plummets because he can't swim, but he can do what
Just
he's
goes-
trying to do good.
Oh, I imagine it just looks like somebody trying
Straight
to
down.
go through the wrong side of the escalator, like, and just absolutely does it. But like, it's just like you should not be able to do that.
I'm also really grateful
Oh my
that you
God.
chose bad
Also,
at swimming
and-
and not bad at being underwater, so that like it's not going to affect you. You know.
Also, here's something. Even though Bonnie and Clyde helped the 2 of you get a mixed success, I'm gonna help you both out, Jack and Ellen. Since you failed your rolls, I'm giving you each an experience point to use on future rolls.
Turn the 6
Because I
upside
was
down. It's a
helped.
9 now. Sorry that you can't do Drake jokes. But that
Because
way.
I was helped in avoiding
can, but-
drowning, do I not get an experience roll from that, or do I?
No. So that's what I was saying. Even though you got a mixed success thanks to Bonnie and Clyde,
Okay,
you still
copy.
rolled a failure, and I'm gonna give you an experience point for that.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I also
Alright.
have a failure.
Yep. So the 3 of you
Thank
each have
you.
1 experience point so far. We've also taken
Excellent.
some damage. We have no experience points. We're over here green as hell. But 10 out of 10 health bar, so green as hell health bar too.
Yeah.
It's true. Yes, Bonnie and Clyde, the only ones who are still at full health.
Healthy.
There's 2 of them.
You make it. That's right. You make it to the bottom of the tube, and just through creepy sci-fi technology, you pop down the bottom without letting all the water out. The dolphin. Here's how the layer is kind of built. The layer needs to be dry in order to facilitate a good workplace for manufacturing guitars. Imagine like the ceiling itself is made of is water, and sort of
Get up
the
that
tube
water,
is
Alex.
on the top of the ceiling. So the dolphins are all floating above you in the ceiling water,
Cool.
and you
love
all
it.
are just like walking on the ground beneath, and you see it as far as the eye can see, miles and miles underneath SeaWorld of guitar manufacturing. It's assembly line after assembly line of dolphin inspired like acoustic equipment manufacturing, and it's beautiful.
I'll tell you, we didn't have shit like this back in the old country. This is awesome.
What country are
However-
you from?
From
That-
underwater,
But where specifically?
like
The ocean.
It's kind of once you go under deep enough, we don't really do borders like that. You know, you're
It's like
either
the quantum
underwater or
realm.
you're not.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like all one world.
The
We're
dolphin
gonna figure
having
that shit
seen
out
you
one
s- the dolphin having seen you all swim is like, maybe this is a bad idea, but fuck it, we're already here. And it's like, you
Haven't
know what?
seen
Yes,
one
like
world.
yes, this is that. Even though the experiments of the SeaWorld management left us like disfigured and beeping and booping, it did come with its advantages. We repurposed the technology into this manufacturing that you see before you, and we've managed to keep it a complete secret until now. And right on cue, another explosion happens. This one feels really close. They've breached the second wall, the second barrier, the dolphin says. Pretty soon they're going to be here. Gosh, those janitors seem tough. I mean, we are cybernetic, but just by the looks of them, there's some like military grade.
Can you get me a weapon that can shoot 99 yards?
Well, let me think about that. Oh yeah, well, Steve, you know what?
You can use my arm.
Perhaps Jesus Chris is like one of those bots from Pacific Rim, and it takes 2 people to operate.
Yeah, jump on my back.
Well, it takes the 2 of us.
Hold on, you know what? That's a
Jump
super
in my-
valid possibility you can do. I will remind you, you can make your own additions to the world around you by rolling at the risk of those additions turning against you. So if you want to look around this, around this factory, do you see something you might be able to use as a weapon, or finagle, or like MacGyver into a weapon?
I see that they have this glass case that says break in case of emergency with an amazing 50 caliber sniper rifle, and it says like when there's like a little museum-esque placard, and it says optimized for 99-yard headshots.
This is so specific. You better hope you succeed. Let's see what happens. And you know what? Let's do this for all of you. The janitors are going to break in very soon. Just enough time for each of you to prepare for like 1 roll's worth of preparation. So Bonnie and Clyde, they see this like sniper rifle. Let's see what happens. A 9, a mixed success. So Bonnie and Clyde, they point to that, and the dolphin's like, oh yeah, it was management's idea. Sort of, they're very like, they like guns, they're gun core, and the dolphin rolls his fucking eyes. But I suppose it'd be helpful. We never found a use for it because we don't have hands. You go over to the glass, you break it open, and you have your sniper rifle.
And it's 99 yards, which is exactly the limits that I am good at. So
it is 99 yards. That is exactly the limits. However, the mixed part of this is that it doesn't have a lot of ammo. It's a show weapon. So you get, let's say you get 4 shots with this sniper rifle. That is perfect for you.
Make it count.
All right.
You said something very interesting, which is it looks military grade. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my phone, snap a picture of it, and text my good friend Barry H.O. Hey, is this you? Lol. And we'll count that as a joke because I put a lol at the end of it. But
real quick, I just want to make sure on the same page. The dolphin said that the janitor's tech was military grade. Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
I'm taking a picture of the janitors because I think that these guys are on some sort of special ops mission from Barry O because they've sussed out the guitars specifically. I think this crime syndicate might be like contracted the same way, the mob was contracted to do waste management in Jersey. And I think that my friend Barry O might have something to do with it. So I take a picture and I send this you, lol.
Let's see what happens. A 4. However, you are good at joke telling. That's a 2. That's a 6. You
have an experience.
However, it's a failure. But Ellen,
and I have an experience point.
You have an experience point. Ellen uses her experience point, and she actually Barack Obama responds, and Ellen, I am so happy you picked up on that. Very good job. He texts back, and he texts back with a little like emoji that's like a smiley face with like a bead of sweat on it, and he's like, maybe. So that's basically it. That kind of you didn't get a lot of information out of it, but you're like, okay, Obama knows something. This
all right, we're
thanks, Obama.
We're in federal crime territory right now, just by coming down here, I guess, guys. So
that's fine.
I don't think this.
I didn't say that.
I don't think we're getting. I don't think we all are outlaws, spiritually now.
Some of us are more
don't think
wanted
we're-
than others, I'll say.
I'm wanted by a specific subset of people.
So, okay, do you want to do anything else in preparation, Ellen, for the oncoming janitorial attack?
I'm gonna grab a handful of guitar strings.
All right. Do you want to do
Ooh,
anything
okay.
with them or not yet? You want to keep that in your pocket?
No, I'm gonna keep them in my pocket because
Metaphorically in your pocket. I mean, do you want to tell us what you're doing with or keep it a surprise?
I can't do anything with. I can't do what I want with them until anybody gets closer for me to use them.
Interesting. Okay.
Can I make a request?
What about like an Indiana Jones whip situation?
Can I make a different request?
What's your request, Bonnie?
Ellen, I'd love if you could ask your fans if there's anything that would be a suitable makeshift bullet so I could get additional ammunition for this sniper rifle.
Golf ball.
Ask the degenerates if they know what we could load. Oh,
You
I
want me
could
to
be
s-
getting extra golf balls. Maybe that's like they hit people and then I'm scooping them up for extra. Fire them again.
They bounce off Jesus Christ's butt, and then you can collect them.
They wouldn't be home.
I'm gonna. Hey, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I just called the president of the United States of America. I'm not gonna follow that up with a tweet asking about ammunition 2 minutes later. I'm already on enough lists.
All right. that's
Just as
fine.
all right. So we're about to get to Jack and Jesus.
What I would
for
say
preparation.
is,
just a reminder to look at all the skills. And we got the generic ones: hacking, cleaning, music appreciation, and crime sniffing. I don't have any pitches for any of those, but just as a reminder, they exist.
Oh, can I hack this
There's some
sniper rifle
real
for unlimited
heavy-
ammo?
You've
there's
you've already had your prep sesh. We're-
Does anyone
There's
else want to
some
hack my
real-
I want to make friends with them.
okay, hold on.
I have
Hold
a
on.
feeling that you could load that gun with some guitar bits.
Hold on.
Like,
We're
That's
getting
what I wanna know
it's
about.
Jesus' turn. It's Jesus'
Oh,
turn.
All right, Jesus is here.
Jesus, what do you want to
wants
do? This
make
is your preparation
friends.
time. What do you want to do?
Jesus, I want to go in there. I'll go past the door before they blow it up. And I want to just, try to make friends before they come in because that's one of my not good skills. But I'm a risk taker because I got through the pool.
Jesus,
and then you can
guys-
watch me with the sniper. Yeah, you watch
I'm
me with
getting
the
ready
sniper.
to protect your ass because
Jesus goes up to the gate and talks to the dolphin, and the dolphin's like, "Really? Okay." The dolphin opens the gate enough for Jesus to quickly walk out of the gate and then shuts it behind him. And it's like, we'll see what happens. We will get back to Jesus.
Shit, I've got a really good view of the
Jesus is
door.
on his own.
Jack Meathead, how would you like to prepare for the oncoming? I gotta say, there's a lot of guitars around here.
There are a lot of guitars around here, and I'm wondering, some people call the guitar their axe. So I'm going to try to find one that is a fucking axe.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they make those. Kiss
Give
has
me
one of them.
1 second.
I hope so.
Give me just 1 second here.
Kiss from the Scooby-Doo movie where they go to the Kissiverse.
Yo, I love that movie. That movie rocks. I love how it's not like Gene Simmons and Ace Frehley. I love how they are like the Kiss universe.
really?
It's Starman. No, they're
didn't
playing
know
the
that.
character because Kiss has lore. There's a lore to
But
Kiss.
it's not the real band. They're not going to break kayfabe. It is.
There's yeah.
Okay, Evan, what skill are you using to locate a guitar?
Oh yeah, a location skill. What would that be?
I have 2 that I could pitch you if you would like those pitches.
My thought, I would, but my thought immediately was we're about to fight, and I'm seeing this as like defending myself, so maybe a survival role. But what were you thinking?
I was thinking music appreciation, which, to be fair, both of those give you the same chances.
I like music appreciation. I haven't rolled for that one yet. And
All right. Jack Meathead is going to roll for music appreciation.
Oh, fuck. I don't listen to the
nasty.
classics. I only listen to fucking Jason Statham on repeat.
Does anyone?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, as a musician, you listen to just the audio tracks of movies, and you spend most of your concerts smashing guitars.
I'm a big fan of the Beekeeper.
All right. Instead of finding, you look around, Jack, and instead of finding like a real good like Marceline from Adventure Time style axe guitar. You find like a nice woody like bass guitar that's not very sharp at all, but you know, it is still a blunt instrument. So you failed to find like a sharp guitar, but I can't say that you failed to find a guitar. They're literally all over the place.
Excellent. That means I've got more ammunition than the sniper does.
And my axe.
And not my axe, my fucking blunt literal instrument.
Say again?
Clyde grabs the other sniper rifle?
There are more?
Okay, do whatever you want. But I made this up and it appeared, so think about that.
Now, okay, I will say this. Bonnie made that up, but Bonnie specifically said there is a sniper rifle. There are no more other sniper rifles.
What if there's a regular rifle?
I was looking at A. Maybe there was one on the wall behind me and I didn't know.
Bonnie, I love you. Shut up. Let Clyde talk.
Can I get some like ninja star knives?
What
They're really good guitar picks. They're really sharp guitar picks.
I need a bunch of like really sharp picks from the desk.
Are you using like survival skills to like carve these picks to be throwing stars?
They're already pretty sharp, so I don't think I have to do that much. But yeah, I'm gonna
No,
sharpen
you should use.
How else you play for the metal axe?
Use use a pick guard.
Yeah, give me one of those ones that the acoustic guitarists wear. That's like,
or like a back plate like this. It spins. You can pick it up.
In the same way that like there's no way that Jack wouldn't have found a guitar. There's no way that you wouldn't find these picks. So I'm gonna say you get them no matter what. But we're gonna roll to see like if you find like some really nasty sharp ones.
Okay.
Ooh. You do not. You just find like some normal ones. I'm gonna say like these. I like your idea though. Like these will still hurt, and with your survival skills, like you know how to throw them. Like you've thrown like knives and axes. They're just not like the most effective things in the world.
You could scoop someone's eye out.
I was gonna say I was gonna aim for the eye.
Yeah, I mean shit, that'll work. Okay, so.
Thanks,
okay.
Steve.
Bonnie, Clyde, Jack, and Ellen hear an explosion. But on the other end of the shut door, Jesus sees the explosion.
Oh shit.
We are now going to cut to Jesus on the other end of this last barrier to the workshop. The explosion happens, and the 7 janitors from before, there's now 14 of them. They've doubled in numbers, and they are all cybered up to the gills. Some of them have like electric net guns. Some of them have like axes. Some of them have weird, gross, like HR geegery, like shit coming out of their arms.
Who has gear? Wait, who's up to their
guards? They're getting
the janitorial service.
Sorry. Okay, you can see how I got confused. I thought we were talking about the dolphins.
No, these guys have leveled up. The bad guys.
We have cut to the POV of Jesus Chris, who has gone to the other end of the door, and so he's going to try to make friends, is what he told us anyway. So he is now the first line of defense against these janitors.
Hey.
Steve,
hey,
they surround you. What do you do?
Yeah, say, hey, janitors.
They all like kind of look at each other like,
hey. I am Jesus Chris, and I am the keeper of peace between the fish and the people.
All right.
Oh, you guys think
can I roll to make sure it goes good?
Well, you haven't you've just introduced yourself.
Let's be friends.
It makes them shake their boots.
We can all be friends here.
All right, let's.
Are you conning them?
Can we be friends? These guys, I've met them. I've been with them all day. Yeah, this is me talking to them.
You're
I've been with these guys all day. And
well, hold on. Steve, so sorry, Jesus, you specifically said you're trying to make friends. However,
with them,
I think Clyde Bonnie makes a good point. Are you using your make friends skill or your conning skill? Are you tricking them into being your friend, or do you genuinely want them to be your friends?
Fuck, that's a tough choice.
One you're good at, and one
I
you're
guess I
bad
should
at.
use conning because it's better skill.
And it
Yes.
makes sense with our goal, unless you're betraying us.
Do you want to join their team?
Here's what I will say. Here's what I will do. Because you are conning them, but you're conning them into being friends with you. So, what we're gonna do?
We'll call it We'll call
I really
it
pigeonholed
networking.
myself into this one.
You're networking. You're an ambassador.
Yes.
This is work for you.
Here's what we're gonna do. You are going to. I'll give you your +2. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna cut it down from 14 guards to 8 guards. It's only 8, but they are all super outfitted. You've got to roll for each one.
You don't forget you have experience. Oh, well, if he uses his experience point, does that give a +1 to all rolls?
Nope.
No. Wow.
Use it on the leader.
So,
It's the one with the biggest
I'm
gun.
just gonna make a note real quick. Let me just go 1, 2, 3, 4,
8
5,
guys?
6,
4
7, 8, so I can
King
keep track
Plunger.
of this. Let's see how this
Barack
works for the
Obama.
first one.
It's Barack.
Oh,
Barack
you know what?
Obama.
Hold on. Actually, wait. Who said that?
Me.
Sabrina said that.
Barack Obama. You know what? Yes, Barack Obama. Hold on. We got to make you roll. We got to make you roll because
can't
you're trying to
thank
change the
him.
thing with the world.
Barack Obama's on the other side.
Yes, he is. Barack Obama is on the other side. He's
It's your
leading the
personally.
janitorial service against you.
I feel like this
You know what? That's why there's 8
don't
of
know
them.
that yet,
There were 7 guards before. The 8th is Barack Obama.
It's Barack.
He's leading the charge.
Okay.
Yeah,
Only
I mean,
he
he's
knows
the,
this
he's the
so far.
commander-in-chief, and every good boss does the jobs they're able to do the jobs they tell their employees, so it makes sense.
See,
Carson, this is
you are
insight
about-
logic,
Really
and I
nervous
love
about
it.
what this game is almost going to set me up to have to do.
Steve, you are
No.
you
You're gonna have
are-
to assassinate
You shoot
Barack
Obama.
Obama.
I
I'm
swear to
target
God.
everyone else.
You're about to
You're
make
gonna shoot
8
him.
rolls. So let me tell you this, Steve, real quick. I am not going to let you get away with "Let's be friends." What's your speech? What's your pitch? How do you convince them to be friends? Give us something, Steve. Then now is your moment to make a stand with your
Well,
words.
Just do I Had a Dream. They'll love that.
Yeah, I say, listen, guys. This is a
Listen, guys, and Mr. President.
This is a stinky, creepy.
Bad start.
This is a stinky, creepy world we live in.
Oh,
And I am
no.
the second coming of Jesus. Just a second, different
2.0.
name for the last name.
There's no cross anymore.
Friends
That's why the
with-
T's gone.
He's a different
friends with-
father than the original.
I'm friends with God / Charles Darwin, and
You can just say Charles Darwin.
whatever you want to believe.
Charles Darwin.
We're all friends.
A friend of Charlie, as they call
One of the
you.
A
guards is
friend of
like, "Hey, I'm
Charlie,
an-"
a friend of God, a friend of Jesus Chris.
One of the guards is like, "I'm an atheist, actually."
So you love
And I'm
Charles
a robot.
Darwin.
That was so good. Okay, let's start rolling. Good fucking job, Steve. No matter what happens, I'm so happy with this. All right, guard number 1.
Yeah, that's just the first one.
Guard number 1 is a mixed success. We'll see what each one of these
+2,
does
right?
in a
'Cause
second.
He's conning him.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. No. Well, yeah, but it's isn't it
Got his
9?
ass.
Oh, it's 10. Sorry, 10 is the cutoff point. You're right. That's just a regular success.
Got his ass. Success.
Yeah. Converted.
Okay, that's it. That guard number
Not
2 is a
converted.
failure.
That sounded like a guitar going down.
It did.
It was me.
It wasn't me this time, I swear.
Converted.
Sorry, Obama.
Second one, convinced.
Third. Well,
Third
yeah.
third one convinced. The second one was
Two
a
convinced.
failure.
Oh, yes, 2 convinced out of 3 so far.
Number 4. Number 4 is a success. These are going well
Let's
so
go.
Right,
far.
yes.
Jesus Christ.
Number 5. That is a failure.
Oh no.
That's
Okay, so I've got 2 that I'm gonna
Snipe.
take care of. Yeah.
Whoever doesn't believe it.
I got a
Oh.
sniper. on.
All right,
Non-believers
just-
get
That's
popped.
number 6 is a mixed success.
I might pop that one.
Number 7 is a failure.
Definitely getting popped. And Obama, you better
No,
succeed.
Obama, here we go. So
God.
Obama
You're Charlie.
is number 8. Obama is number 8. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to make
Come
you
on,
roll with
Obama.
disadvantage because Obama is the person who outlawed guitars in the first place, and he really would like to storm this base. So
Right.
you are going to roll 2 die. You are still at a +2, but you are going to take the worst of the 2 rolls as your result. Here we go.
Can he get a?
Can I
can he get
use
a-
my thing? Can I use my point?
You
Can he get a-
absolutely can.
Can he get a
All
plus
right,
one?
so I
for
can use
knowing
it on
me?
the worst roll.
Sorry, real quick. What did you say, Ellen? What was your thing?
Oh, I was just saying, can he get a +1 for knowing me, name dropping that he's friends with Ellen, his friend?
You shout that at him, but you're behind a locked door, so he doesn't hear it.
Yeah, we're not even seeing this. We don't even know that Brock's here.
Good try, Alan.
Damn.
Oh,
7. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that yet.
Yeah.
3. So
Cool.
3. That's a failure, even if you use your experience point.
Famously hard to convince this guy to do the right thing.
Jesus.
And that's God, Steve, because like that was literally on the edge of being a success. You needed just one more point.
Yeah.
Some say secretly he doesn't even believe in Jesus Christ. So.
He
It's a little Barack Obama 2012 era humor for you all. A little throwback to a simpler time.
Okay. So,
Speculating about the president's secret religion was all we had to worry about.
So let's go. Let's review. There were 3 successes, 4 failures, and 1 mixed success. So 3 of the janitors are like, you know what? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. And they're like,
Everyone starts finger banging.
they go over to your side.
Yes.
And they're like ready to fight. And
I can feel on the other side of the door that we're making friends.
And however, there are still there's 3 fails, so there's 3 janitors that stick with Obama, and there's 1 mixed success. So
Jesus, open that door.
Is that
I've
Biden?
also like creeped up to the door, by the way.
the mixed success guy, he's
Biden?
like on the fence. So he's thinking about it. So he's not gonna fight you, but he's not gonna fight for you.
That's fine. Is all you gotta do is open that door, Jesus. I will pop these motherfuckers.
Can we say that it's Joe Biden who's the mixed?
I can't. If you say that it is, I can't do anything about him. So choose
Okay,
carefully.
so
It gives him immunity to my power.
I would like to roll for that being the fabric.
hold
of the
on.
universe.
Hold on. You don't even know what's happened yet. So hold on. We'll get to you. I know this one's taken a while. We're about to get to the rest of you. Obama walks up to Jesus Chris and he puts his hand on Jesus' shoulder and he's like, "You made a good speech." I'm turning into fucking I don't know who this president is anymore. "You made a good speech, son. Unfortunately, the only thing I believe in is cybernetics. And I know you're a cyborg, but so am I." And his grip intensifies hard that it like breaks your shoulder and he tosses you out of the way.
Whoa!
It's so you're gonna take a couple points of damage. You were never not gonna come out of this unscathed. You're taking unless you convinced all of them. So Steve, you're gonna take. He doesn't like break your shoulder, but it really hurts, and he tosses you across the room. You're gonna take 2 points of damage. You're down to 6. The rest of you can hear guns going off and behind the door, and you're not sure what the hell's going on. You have to assume Jesus failed in some way. What I'm gonna say is, it's currently 3. You got 3 good janitors, 3 bad janitors, and Obama, who saved all the good cybernetics for himself. So he's buffed up. So the 3 janitors that are on your side, they take down 1 of the other janitors before Obama just wipes them. And now
that's not the one who was mixed, right?
yes, the one who's mixed is still off in the corner being like, "Gosh, I just don't know.
I'm still thinking about it.
I'm an
Okay.
undecided
I don't know,
voter.
man. I'm
I
thinking
might try
about
to
it."
charm his ass later.
So we can see them all now.
Can we?
The
No, not yet.
the door bursts open, and what
The
you
The
all
first
see-
person who comes through, I slam the guitar into them.
real quick,
Hell yeah! Let's see who that was, though. Hopefully that's not. Hopefully that's not Jesus.
Hopefully it's not Jesus.
it's Obama.
Yeah.
So I'm in an advantageous.
It's Obama?
position.
Yeah, so what you see is an explosion happen, and out from the dust, Obama, who's like a huge 10-foot tall cyborged up Obama, with two flanked on both sides by two cybered up to the nines guards, burst through the door, and Jack decides that he is going to smash Obama with his, I assume, slamming skill. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Let's see what we get,
Secret
baby.
weapon.
A 7
Damn.
plus 2 is a 9.
Use that experience
You
point.
know
Use that
what? I'd like to
experience
use an experience point.
I was going to ask if you did. That turns it from a mixed success to a jumbo success.
point. Yes, get ready, Barry.
Your guitar slams against Obama's head, and like, even though it's just a kind of a hollow bass guitar, like he didn't see it coming, and like the wires wrap around his head, and like it fucks him up big time. He
We're talking like
grabbed onto
this.
you, Evan, and
Acoustic bass?
and he tosses you back through the door. Except now so you don't take any damage from this, but he is now on you. He goes back through the door to deal with you, Jack, and he sticks his 2 guards on Bonnie and Clyde.
I'm popping those 2 fucking
and
cards before
Ellen.
they can even get close. I'm in
Wait, can I?
sniper rifle? Pop, 2 headshots.
Hold on. Sorry. Everyone was talking at once. Clyde, Bonnie, you go first.
I'm in an advantageous position, set up with the sniper rifle. I am within 99. I'm within 50 yards of the door, so I can see 50. I'm like 50 yards from the door, so I can go 50 from me to the door and 50 past the door once it's open, if it's within my line of sight. These guys are in the room with us, so they're 50 yards from me. I'm popping both of them with 2 of my headshots. Them dead.
I'm going to make you roll for the distance you are from the door, because you are trying to influence the world here.
I'm positioned. Yeah, I'm in an advantageous position, 50 yards from the door.
Let's see how you do. That is a failure.
So am I closer to the door than I think?
Let me think about this.
You failed out.
Yeah. I'm gonna let's say. Here's what I'll say. You are exactly 99 feet away from the door. So the
Feet?
two.
That's not bad. I'm gonna hold you to that. You said 99 feet, and my distance is 99 yards. So I'm good.
99 yards. Yeah. So here's what's up with that. You are still in range to get the 2 guards, but if you want to help Jack, who was tossed back through the door and Obama followed him, you're like, nope.
I'm not doing anything like that. I am targeting the 2 generic robot guards who are not based on presidents, and I'm trying to headshot them with my sniper rifle.
Now here's the thing. Now hold on. Now we're not done yet, because Bonnie, here's the thing. What skill are you using exactly?
Survival. This is self-defense.
Everything is survival.
This is a life or death
Everything is
situation.
fucking survival.
And I'm not.
You know
I'm
what?
not
Okay,
using my
life
long
or death
distance
situation.
accuracy.
That's convinced me. I was gonna try to be sneaky about this, but
I've really tried to prepare to not be doing 100 yards, where all of a sudden my aim turns to shit.
okay. So we're gonna make you roll twice for each of the guards. That is a success,
Boom! Headshot, motherfucker.
and that is a mixed success. Okay, so
Clip him in the shoulder.
first guard, you do successfully shoot right in the head, and
Fuck yeah!
and he seems to go down. The second one, you graze in the shoulder. It definitely does some damage, but he's still like moving towards you. Clyde/Ellen, do either of you? Let me think about this. So Clyde, where are you in relation to Bonnie?
I'm on the ceiling.
On the ceiling. Well, the ceiling is water. Are you like swimming through the ceiling?
I'm a mer person, so that doesn't
true.
matter.
Absolutely fair. Okay. I'm gonna say, since the guard can't get to you, the guard sees Ellen and starts running towards Ellen. Before he gets to Ellen, do you want to do something? We're gonna say you're positioned above the guard.
Yeah, I was maybe gonna like drop a stereo system on him.
A stereo system? What about your picks?
Well,
Save him.
I was gonna save
Save
those
them for
for
the
later
eyes.
when I'm like closer.
because you didn't get a stereo system in your prep set or in your prep turn, I'm gonna make you roll like a world-changing roll. So let's see if you find a stereo system. You do not.
Okay. Can I just drop my picks on him?
Sure. I'll let you get away with survival too. Let's see what you do. All right, that's a mixed success. You toss your picks because you're above and like you're not in an advantageous position to like get him in the eyes. Several picks like do get into the skin and like draw some blood, but he's still going towards Ellen.
Is it the same one that I clipped in the shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's taking damage.
Can they land on his?
Take him now.
I want them to land on his head.
Okay, sure. They land on his head. Again, these are cyborgs, so like you are drawing blood, but he's got like metal encasing. These might have been more useful, but you did get a mixed success. So Ellen, you've got a cyborg running towards you. He's got a bullet wound in his metal shoulder. He's got several picks sticking out of his head, drawing blood. What, Ellen DeGeneres?
They're helping.
No, they're absolutely. They're drawing blood. He's bleeding from his forehead. Ellen DeGeneres from 2012. What would you like to do about the cyborg approaching you?
I think you should finger bang them.
Yeah, finger bang Barack Obama.
I mean,
can I ask a question? Maybe a world-changing question.
You can ask a question, but we won't roll for it until we're back to you. But what's your question?
Yeah. My question is, what would happen if we finger banged them? Maybe there's a button of some sort in them.
Special button, yeah.
Special button.
A button that might turn pain into pleasure.
Well, tell you what, that's a good point. But real quick, let's get back. So Ellen, here's a reminder: you can use skills that other players came up with. They're just neutral on you.
Yeah. So my thing is that I feel like it should either be like charm or like making friends. But
Okay.
I'm a bit perplexed since I am already personal friends with Obama, which is like why I think that it should work more than
You're trying to make
just
friends with
neutral.
benefits.
Maybe it's a con roll against this guard to
I mean,
make
like you can sneak a finger bang if you hug them.
Friends can finger bang.
Tell you what, you got to get through this guard for Obama is on the other side of a room attacking your friend. It's going to be hard for him to hear you. Let's deal with the guard first. How do you get past the guard?
I mean, the same way. I just try to run by him to get to Obama.
Do you want to like? I mean,
You don't
I
want to
like
tell him
how
you're
you said
Ellen?
you had like you gave him like the autograph on his arm.
Well,
It's still there.
he knows I'm Ellen. So like, if he's coming after me, like I don't know what to do.
me.
Clearly has not. I thought that. Well, that's what I was doing by
Tell him to
saying
look under his
it's me, Ellen Obama. I was trying to like yell out and run.
All right, I'm gonna say
You know,
that's like a charm. Let's see if that works. That's like a charm, because like he's still doing his job. I mean, look, it's not that he doesn't like you, Ellen, and it's not that he's actually a fan. He wanted the autograph, but
Priorities.
you know he's doing his job, right? So he's got to do his job. So let's.
yeah,
So you.
I'm
you
just
try
saying
to
he's
convince
seen me on the campaign trail with his boss all year.
Oh no!
Woof, he's mad.
You know what?
Those are
Here's what I'll. So he looks to his. I should have made you roll for this earlier, but now I can make this come back up. You're like, hey, it's Ellen, it's me, and he's like, yeah, I know you're Ellen, but you wrote on my arm, poo poo pee pee because of your Wonka literacy. You misspelled so bad that you fucked up his tattoo, and he's he's pissed. So he barrel past you. He smacks you out of the way, Ellen, and he smacks you out of the way with his like big fucking mace arm.
Ellen!
And you take 3 points of damage. The reason why he doesn't continue attacking you, Ellen, is because he is on the war path towards the person who shot him in the shoulder. He's going for Bonnie. Now,
All right, hold on. Let me take stock of the enemies. I shot one head shot dead.
Mhm.
There is one who still doesn't really know if he wants to join us or not. There's the one who we've injured twice, and then there's another guard who's not injured with Barack Obama's, right?
one of those is not the case. So when Obama burst through the door, there were 2 guards with him. One you shot in the head and he fell down. The other's the injured one running towards you. Before
Did
we
Barack-
handle that, though, we should go back to Jesus Chris, who is getting up from the ground, feeling like he did at the start of this adventure with a big headache. And he's like, what the fuck?
New
Jesus?
campaign.
What you see is a giant roided out Obama attacking Jack Meathead. You are in the same room as that, which is like the room before the main area. What would you like to do?
Just a clarifying question: have Barack and this crew over here seen that I just got smacked out of the way and Bonnie's about to get attacked, or are they oblivious to everything behind them?
They're oblivious. I would say Obama saw you when he burst through the door. No, actually, you know what? No, the literal first thing Obama saw when he burst through the door was the fucking bass guitar, whacking him and splintering on his face. So no, he as soon as that happened, he grabbed Jack, tossed him back through the door, and ran in the opposite direction to deal with that because he's pissed. So that's that. He has not seen anything yet.
So they're almost like in a separate
guard.
vestibule.
Okay,
like
so
coming
you know
into
how
it.
there's the blast doors, and then yeah, they're on the other side of those doors. Those doors don't exist anymore. They were blasted open, but they're on the other side of that in a different room.
Yeah, so it's like a sub room. Got
Yeah.
it.
There's like the fight room and there's the setup room that we started in. Yeah.
So let me understand. There's one of the guards is attacking Jack.
Obama specifically is attacking.
Obama's
Here's what you
attacking Jack.
Obama's on.
hold on. Yes, here's what
I'm
you
facing Obama.
You are facing Obama, but not only Obama. You're facing the you see him. You also see the mixed success janitor that's still on the fence about whether or not he should help. And you see Jack on the ground with a hulking cybernetic Obama walking slowly towards him, like cracking his knuckles.
Okay.
I'd say help Jack.
Do I have enough time to try to convince this guy to join me and help me with Obama?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Okay,
Let's
so
move things.
you are. You already. I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'll say. You already tried to convince him once, and you already used conning. So I'm gonna force you to use making friends, but I'm gonna let you roll. I'm gonna let you roll with advantage. So you're gonna roll 2 die, but you'll get the better of the 2 options, since you've already halfway convinced him.
But still -1 because he's bad at making friends.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a little math.
This game rocks.
Okay, that is a mixed success. Let's see if we can do better. Still a mixed success, but you know what? Sometimes 2 mixed successes add up to a whole. You go over and Steve, what do you say to this guard?
Show me that hole.
I say, hey man.
Both cats have cameoed in this stream.
We've killed most of your dudes, right? Kind of. We killed one of your dudes, and you're next.
You threaten him, and somehow that he becomes your friend. He's like, you know what?
That's the
Obama?
I've seen. No. This is the
last
guard.
Except for the guard that's injured, who's coming.
And you gotta help us kill Obama or whatever.
What a sentence.
Sedate Obama.
Your boss. You gotta help us kill your boss, whoever that might be.
So he
looks
at you and he's like, when I joined this guard, this FBI, whatever it is that we're a part of, I did so with dreams of patriotism in my head. And he looks over to Obama and he's like, but that patriotism has warped and changed into something I don't even recognize anymore. But if there's one thing I know, it's that music should be free. And he jumps to his feet and he like fucking rushes towards Obama. So now we're gonna cut over to Jack. Jack, you are lying on the floor. You're a little dazed, but you still have your wits about you. Obama's slowly walking up to you. He hulks over you. His shadow encompasses yours. And right as he's about to attack, the guard jumps him and is like on his back, like fucking trying to like choke him out or whatever. Obama is probably going to win this fight, but before he does, he's distracted enough for you to do something. What would you like to do?
I know this isn't how I intended the verb to be for jamming, but I would like to jam the sharp end of the guitar neck into Obama's cybernetics.
Here's what I will
yeah!
say. Here's what I will say, Evan. As a reminder, when we started this, I remember this. You said jamming in all ways.
Same with Sam.
Jamming, finger banging. Doesn't
So
matter.
let's pull up the die and let's see what happens, baby.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty fucking funny.
This is a +1. But I can
That's
also use an
9.
experience point to make it a 10.
Yeah, I was about to say, good job, Evan. This
Yeah.
is
My last
another
one.
jumbo success. You take the goddamn neck of the guitar. So you look in your hands, you see that you've still got the neck, but it's broken, but it's formed essentially like a stake, like a wooden stake.
Hell yeah.
You jump up and you stab him through the eye with it.
Oh,
And you stab it through and you pull it out, and out comes his eyeball and several like robotic cybernetic wires and points. Obama is like completely like fucked up. He's like, oh my god! And he
Obama bot.
he like falls on the ground, writhing in pain. The guard, he was not able to fuck up the guard up yet, so he's still on your side.
Oh, yeah.
However, again, Obama is like a hulked out like cyber dreadnought. So you have fucked him up, but he's still going. He's still going, but he is down and he's writhing on the ground. He is not like actively fighting you. So this has been successful. Like, goddamn, Obama's getting fucked up. Okay,
wow.
so we now cut back over to Bonnie. Bonnie,
For the fish.
you have 2 bullets left, and you have a cyber janitor running towards you. Do you want to do like? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker in the head. I'm taking another shot at this guy.
All right,
He's
let's
getting
see what
closer.
happens.
He's coming in. He's coming at me, so he's way easier to hit.
He's beelining it to you. He's pissed.
So that means I should be able to line up my shot and just go. Boom.
Let's see what happens. A 6 plus a 1. That's a mixed success. You shoot him, and let me think about this. So it's a mixed success. I'm gonna say you shoot him, but you still don't hit him where you want. So you don't hit him in the head. Let me ask you this. I will tell you the results of what happens, but I will let you pick a non-vital part of him that your bullet hits.
Dick. Because I think that's gonna stop his charge at least. You know.
No fucking hesitation on that. You shoot him right through the cock, and he is
Mazel tov.
he is alive but incapacitated. He is on the ground, writhing in pain. Yeah, and that's no good for him. Now, here's the thing. The other one that you shot in the head, I rolled a secret dice behind the scenes to see if it would, because these are cyber like fuckers. He is still alive and he gets up. He's got a golf ball sized hole through his right eye. You can see the back end of his head. He is now limping towards you slowly. You have 1 bullet left. But if you want to use it, you can. However, it is now Clyde's turn to do something. Clyde, you want to do something?
Yeah. Is this the last guy? Sorry.
There are sort of, yes. Obama's on the ground in pain. The other guard had his dick shot off and he's incapacitated. And this one is slowly walking towards you. But he's got a gun arm. He is taking aim and will shoot if you don't do something quick.
All right. Well.
Finger blast him in the eyes.
Oh, you can finger blast his hole.
So I would like to
Golf hole.
Convince him to shoot himself.
I'm still on the ceiling, so I would like to jump down and land on him and then finger bang his eyeball.
All right, we're going for finger bang. Let's see what we get.
Get that eyeball jelly.
Oh, it's a failure. Wait, do you have an experience point? Wait, you don't. Wait. Okay, hold on. Remember, someone else can help you.
I think we
Finger blast.
Ellen,
Okay.
you're in the room. Would you like to attempt to assist?
Ellen, you have to
with the
help
finger
her
banging?
blast this whole-
Is this oh yeah, I will attempt to assist with finger banging.
And
I'll be
because
like,
this is your skill, Ellen, unlike Clyde, you will get a +1 to this roll. But keep in mind,
It's not my
you will-
skill.
you will suffer any consequence that Clyde gets as well.
girl, you gotta get the
Yes!
upward motion.
And
Oh,
you,
super
and
blast.
you show her how it's fucking done, by the
Ellen,
way.
you are
Yeah,
so
come on,
generous.
Come on.
Ellen,
is
you're
the
so
dumbest
good at
generous
finger
comment.
blasting.
That is a jumbo success. Ellen,
Ellen's the finger blast.
I am going to, since this is a jumbo success, I am simply going to hand it to you. Please tell the rest of the class, how does this go?
I'm
I'm
just
watching
saying.
through the scope of the sniper rifle, so I get a really good.
Don't get too graphic.
All right, I'm just like, okay.
Don't get us
So
banned from
imagine
Twitch
this is
yet.
my hand, and imagine this is Portia de Rossi.
Okay.
And then I proceed to, show, what you should do
What comes
between
natural?
two. Yeah. It's like.
I'm a visual learner, so I do need examples.
What you're gonna want to do is keep your you're gonna want to keep your pointer finger straight, and then with the very tip of your middle finger, you're gonna want to try to write out the entire lowercase alphabet in cursive while you're inside.
Oh, Lord.
That's
Good
important.
idea.
Lowercase. Yeah, no, it's too jagged the other way. It feels like you're just, mucking about looking for something in your purse.
That's
the
actually
other way.
interesting advice.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever
Clyde.
heard the lowercase thing, but it is good advice.
Clyde jumps down onto the guard's shoulders and attempts to finger bang. It doesn't quite
Everyone
work.
learned.
But when
Everyone's
out
like,
of the
wow.
blue, Ellen shows up, shows
Yes,
everyone how
Ellen
it's done,
knows a lot about this.
and the cybernetic janitor fucking explodes.
But also, what happens?
It is like
in terms of
that.
combat.
What's up?
What? Sure, they explode, but like, what about in terms of combat?
They explode
Instead
in every
of-
way possible for someone to explode.
What is it? Instead of the tiny death,
Tiny death.
it's the big death.
Yes.
Capital
Okay,
D death.
so
Both death.
okay,
Fuck
so
so good it turns to the
Bonnie-
big death.
Bonnie, Clyde, and Ellen, you three have essentially won your fights with the two guards. One of them is still alive, but he is not fucking with you anytime soon. We will get back to you you three in a second, but first we got to go back to Jack and Jesus. Jesus, you're first. So here's what you see. You
That's
see
right.
Obama on the ground with wires and bolts like coming out of his right eye. He's like trying to recompose himself. Jack Meathead and the fence janitor are like kicking him, or they're fighting him indiscriminately until we get to their turns.
Kicking him.
What do you want to do?
Me or Jack?
You,
Jack's-
Jesus.
Jack's-
You're up first, Jesus.
Me, Jesus. So,
Hold
I
on.
have the guy, right? I got.
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
All right. So me and friend. Okay. So I go, grab that guy's arm, grab that arm, and I grab the other arm, and we like do like pull both sides of his arms, and then he can't fight Jack. I don't know
Now,
if this is any of his skills, but this is a good move.
What skill are you using to do this? Because I'm not
I
seeing
don't know.
one that fits that description.
Yeah, I know. That would be a sick move, though. All right.
Feel free to freestyle.
All right.
The rule of cool
I'll
applies.
follow.
You're hacking him apart.
Bro. So I.
It seems like Carson's gonna let you do that. Hack him apart.
Oh wait, go.
Hack him apart. That's what you're gonna rip him apart, but you're hacking him apart is the verbiage. So then do it.
You could also make a
fucking-
stealing things roll to steal Obama's
I-
arms.
Love that. That is such a wordplay. Ooh. French kiss. Let's see what happens. Now, this isn't yours,
All
so
right,
this
let's
is like
do it.
just a neutral skill for you. So you've got to roll at least a 7. Oh. Okay. You and the guard go to try to hack him apart. You grab one arm, he grabs the other arm. Instead, so you're pulling, Obama notices, and his hand grabs your arm, and his other hand grabs the guard, and he like whams you two together. Like he picks you both up and whams you face to face.
Slamming.
The guard instantly dies, and you take 3 hit points. You are currently at 3 health. Jesus, you're getting close to death.
Listen, Jesus
okay.
sacrifices.
He does come back from the dead also.
He'll come back in 3 days.
Yeah.
Jack, it is now your turn. You have your guitar is destroyed. Like in all ways, you no longer have it. But you've been doing pretty fucking good so far, and I would say Obama is getting close to his physical end. You just witnessed him destroy that guard and really fuck Jesus Chris's shit up. What do you want to do?
My God, what can I do? I don't have.
Look through the verb skills. Give me something
looking.
funny and let's roll. That's what you do.
I'm out of weapons. I'm facing down Obama, the person who like passed this bill. That means that I can't get any more guitars after I smashed them.
That's true. You're getting like war flashbacks to the first time you heard the news of the guitar embargo.
Yeah, this is the guy who did it to me.
Ooh, yeah, and
I think I would like to try to body slam Obama into the factory floor, into the machinery.
Holy shit.
Okay, all right.
I'm happy to not have to do what I might have to do. So go
I'm hoping this doesn't work. I put him closer to you.
What? Sorry. Is body slam? Oh, slamming.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes. Okay. Let's see what you do.
Return of the body slam.
9. That is a mixed success. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you slam him, and I'm gonna say that the slam it takes its toll. Between everything you have put this guy through, he is like so close to just like fainting. You slam him, he like coughs up a mixture of blood and motor oil.
Oh.
And he lets Jesus go because he is now like too concerned, and he is I'm gonna say he is still alive, but no longer in a physically fit position to fight. You have essentially incapacitated him, and so now you as a group can decide what you want to do. I'm gonna say you are officially out of action. As in, not like you're out of actions to take, but like the action is over. You've got 2 guards. One is bleeding on the ground with his nuts. The other, well, not 2 guards, 2 people. One is the one that's bleeding on the ground with his nuts. The other is Obama, who is just lying on the ground, trying to catch his breath, fucking eyeball missing. What happens now?
I run up to him and say, Barry, what's going on? And I like kind of give him a hug.
Okay.
And what does he say?
He's like, what are you talking about? Your friends fucked me up real good.
But why are you here?
I just
It's your fault.
I heard about the guitars, Ellen. I heard they kept making them.
It's just about the guitars?
I wanted enough of this bullshit.
I wanted to destroy all guitars, Ellen, for what they did to me.
Good enough, Barry. And I take my little guitar string noose and I wrap it around his neck.
Oh,
I'm just watching this from
I'm not watching.
the appropriate distance.
I'm gonna make you roll for appreciating music. Let's see if you appreciate.
Actually,
this music.
hold on. Okay. Wait, I'll wait to see how this works.
mm-hmm.
All right.
God.
I will remind Ellen if she would like to. Oh wait, no. Yeah, if she would. No, you've already used your experience. Never mind. It is a mixed success.
I strangle him.
I will say
an action.
This cord.
Okay, what do you want to do? I will say. Here's what I'll say. I will say, he's not. It's because it's a mixed success. You successfully do it, and I will say, he will succumb to his injuries because of this if you continue. I'm basically giving you the chance to do anything else just in case you want to, and also because it sounds like Bonnie wants to do something.
I have
to choke him out.
What do you want to do, Bonnie?
I'm going to shoot Ellen DeGeneres and stop her from killing the president of the United States. We defeated him, and he's bad, but I really felt like the universe gave me 4 bullets for a reason, and if it's not to hurt, to do it, I would never want to actually do anything to Mr. BHO. And in fact, the universe was telling me all along that this bullet was meant to save him. I'm shooting Ellen head dead.
Here's what I'll say. I will remind you. And it's too late. This action is being taken. I will remind you that you I put Obama on the other side of the door, which is exactly 99 yards away for a specific reason. He's far enough away that this is a long distance sniping shot. All right, I'm shooting at Ellen. But you're saying who's right next to Obama?
Okay, I'm hugging him so I could choke him.
My intentions.
No, I understand. I understand.
For the record, that my character is aiming and firing a sniper rifle at Ellen DeGeneres. Yep. I am not aiming and firing at anyone else. Collateral damage might happen,
Frankie.
But that's part of the game mechanics. That's not anything that I'm doing because I am target locked Ellen DeGeneres.
Here we go.
Ellen.
Yeah! Well, actually, it's -2, so it's mixed success.
It is a mixed success. I will say. Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Frankie. Were you intending to kill Ellen?
Yes, I'm trying to save the president's life.
Okay, you shoot Ellen, but just like every other mixed success with your snipers, you do not hit lethal. You do stop Ellen. And you know what? I'm going to roll one more time. This is not going to go with the same rules of any other roll. This is simply how bad Ellen is hurt, with 2 being the lowest amount and 10 being the most non-lethal amount I can bestow. Wow. You shoot Ellen in the hand. And
not like it's finger banging hand.
So you successfully get her to stop strangling the president, but she is nowhere near dead, obviously.
Cool.
I think she's probably pretty good with both hands.
How much damage do I take from that?
That's a great question, Ellen. I'll say I'm going to say you lose a finger. That was 1 point away from being the lowest amount of damage possible.
The middle finger.
You got finger banged.
Yeah, you got finger banged. You got
poetic.
Oh man, I'll say you've got 6 hit points. I'll just take 2. Combat's over. You're not in any danger of dying, but you did lose a finger, so you take 2 hit points. You got 4 now. The dolphins are just what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
They really didn't help that much.
Can I hoist myself back up and say this doesn't concern you and start pulling again?
To me, no, wow, I'm out of bullets.
I'll tell you what.
You shot me from across the room.
I feel like this is not going to do another.
Ellen, you think I'm just going to stop?
You just took an action, and we still have 3 other people to get to. So I'm going to say you get up, and you're like, this doesn't concern you. But before you can get to strangling, and I will say it's clear that that's your intent, we go to Jesus. No, sorry, we go to CLYDE.
And no one else is necessarily under the same obligation. I just felt like I had the bullet to use, So,
tell you what, we don't have to be taking turns. I'll just turn this to the party. Does anyone feel like stopping Ellen?
I feel
You're
like
gonna make me look like a real asshole.
at some point earlier in this session, we mentioned Santa Claus rules with Tim Allen. I'm wondering if whoever gets Obama becomes president.
That's where I'm going.
You know what? Evan, do you want to make a world change roll for that?
Let's do it.
Wants to become president.
You kill the president, you become the president. I believe that.
Here we go. I hope this succeeds so bad. Yes!
All right.
Okay, so
It
Ellen
is
just wants to
you are
become
you are bestowed magically with the knowledge that this is Tim Allen Santa Claus rules. If you kill the president, you become the president. Does
We
anyone
learned
want to
this in
stop
civics
Ellen or no? Let her do it.
We learned this in civics class.
I would like to use my tiny picks to cut the string around Obama's throat
And save him.
and save him.
Yes, we're on the same page.
I have 5 more of these. I
Um,
grabbed a
Well,
handful of guitar
true.
strings.
Do
This
my
is one
best.
guitar string.
I will. Okay.
I saved your guy's life not 30 seconds ago.
It's
But
true.
We're trying to do the same
I-
for our friend BHO.
I want to keep BHO instead
Barack
of
Obama has a
It's so
wanted for
interesting
you.
because we kicked
Yeah,
the
yeah.
living
Barack
shit out of
Obama,
him, and
like,
now we're trying to
Barack
save his
Obama-
life.
sanctioned that wanted poster against the two of you.
Yeah,
and
you
you
are
guys are
federal
criminals.
criminals.
That's okay. Maybe he would let it slide because we just
He's
saved.
gonna pardon us.
We considered saving / sparing his life. Also, the only one of the party who knows that we're outlaws still, although we did kind of tell y'all, is
You did say it.
is Jesus Chris. He's
All
the
right,
only one
I'm
who's got the
debating
full
if I
beat.
want to be mean
I
here. Bonnie and Clyde share the same skills, and you're still pretty far away. I'd
And it's
say you're
not a
definitely
sniper rifle.
closer because you were where the guard was, who was still running towards Bonnie. So you are a little closer, but you don't have a sniper rifle. You've just got picks. To me, I sort of feel like if you want to throw a pick like that, something that tiny, that far, and hit something as small as a guitar string, I think that should count as a long distance snipe.
I agree. I think that's accurate. To say.
Yes. I agree.
Okay, let's see if you successfully save the B-Man.
Good luck, Clyde.
-2. No, it fails. Your pick. It barely failed though. I'm gonna say your pick.
It should just play a note when it hits the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. It fucking plays a note.
Wah, wah.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Jack and
Mhm.
Jesus. I'm going to make sure the whole party gets to take an action before the strangulation is complete. I think that's very fair. If none of you can or want to stop it,
I'm watching.
Ellen will succeed in this action. So I guess it just depends. Do you want Ellen to be the president, and specifically this version of Ellen who exists in a split-off 2012 cyborg apocalypse? Not apocalypse, but I'm just talking. I'm ranting. Jesus, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Anything?
I don't know.
Isn't Jesus dead?
Jack.
Jesus is close to dead. He's got.
Jack.
Jesus does have another
Jack,
arm
I
we
need to talk
haven't
to Jack. Jack, I'm close to dead. What should we do?
Jack is good with the medical too. Jack is good with the medical.
Well, I'm not.
Jack
I
found the
just
first
saw a fucking thing.
You could see something again. Save
I
him.
mean, I
Listen,
think with the name, you could get a pretty good following in America.
Not even talking about the thing. You know what, Jesus? I
Maybe
think,
you can be
I
the
think that
president.
Jack is making some good points here about your future career prospects. Honestly,
President Chris.
Jack
I
Meathead
should
is
be
a coach.
the president.
Elect
Oh.
Jesus.
And you should definitely pardon Bonnie and Clyde.
And maybe let the guitars get made.
Yeah, that too.
Jesus,
That's definitely
sounds pretty
I got
good.
it.
well,
And
Jesus,
you're a robot, so like we know you'll be impartial.
Oh, that's true. And I wanted to make peace.
Ellen is tying the string back around. You got to make a decision quick,
Can I
Jesus.
throw my sniper rifle?
No, you're out of actions and 100 yards
I'm
away.
out of actions? Damn. Well, I'm gonna just throw it on the ground next to me because I'm like, damn it, I failed. I couldn't
Fair
stop
enough.
it. But I don't know for sure if I actually, you know.
Okay. Here's my idea.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause my whole goal is like to make peace, right?
Sure.
So I pick up a guitar and I start to sing a beautiful song
You're jamming.
about
Let's hear it. Don't tell us about, just sing it.
Go.
Okay. I know that we are all fighting, but Jesus is here to make you stop. Jesus is here, so stop
Who the
fighting.
fuck is singing? Why are you singing?
Ellen, please stop
Obama,
fighting.
in his death throes, jots this down for a Spotify playlist.
Honestly.
Going on his first
Ellen,
of the year. Best of the year.
Yeah.
Ellen, you are a finger banger.
I'm not. Stop it. I like this. I'm dancing to it while I kill him.
Think about all the finger banging you could do.
Okay, Steve, I'm gonna
Okay,
make
good.
you're trying to make everyone friends, so let's see if it works.
Okay.
You're gonna roll making friends, so it's gonna be -1. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Mixed success. I will
Come on,
say you make everyone succeed. You succeed. Everyone stops. Obama stops. Ellen stops. What's the mixed part of this?
I
By the
think
way,
Ellen
Jesus should be president. Who said that?
Wait, what? Say Bonnie again. Say.
I don't. Biden. Someone might have said.
It sounded
I
like
think
me.
Jesus should be president.
It was a dolphin. It was a
Sounded like
dolphin.
Mickey Mouse.
I think Jesus should be
And
president.
the last verse is vote for Jesus.
Oh, vote for Jesus.
Jesus was the ultimate goal of this song to make everyone friends and just stop the
Yes.
fighting.
Yes.
Okay. I will
Yes.
say
Lay
it-
down.
I don't need to be president. I think we just need to stop fighting.
Want to go enjoy SeaWorld?
you
Yeah, right. Let's just go fucking see some dolphins.
Want to do the roller coaster?
Boy, Obama.
yes, you crazy fucking guitar man who really fucked my shit up hardcore. What?
How you feeling about guitars these days? They back on the market?
I think I've got my eye on guitar.
That's not enough of a commitment, dude.
What does that mean, Obama?
Yeah, you better be real specific.
Yeah, bring guitars back.
There's one thing today's taught me. It's that guitars are the reason I'm dying on the ground. So no, I think I'm more hardline edged against them than I've ever been.
Son of a
All right, let's do this, Ellen.
No, you're lying on the ground, Barry, because you're a fake friend who, as soon as there's a little bit of disagreement, will come in guns blazing and have your goons slap me across the room. That's not
And
what
in
friends
8
do,
years,
Barry.
you're gonna make
That's
some
why you're on the
fucked up
ground.
phone calls and ruin the election for my buddy Bernie.
And we converted 3 and 4 of your guys. Just saying.
That
you
is a
know,
really powerful political savvy move to be converting guys from
Yeah.
your team to our team.
I'll
We all just met today.
I think I've lost a lot of. I think I'm hemorrhaging a lot of blood and brains.
Oh, he died while we were
Oh.
bullshitting.
I'm confused. You know what?
No one
I
killed the president. He just died. So now there's
I
no
look
president.
around. I look around right now, and what I see is
Five of us.
I'm a
No
big
president.
cyborg Hulk monster.
Hi,
I'm down 100 feet below SeaWorld in a secret guitar factory,
No one will find you.
and I don't know what's
We're gonna
happened
feed
to
you
me
to
or
the
my
fish.
presidency. I think I've gone off
Sounds
the
like
deep
Bill
end.
Clinton. He's degenerating back into previous presidents.
Mhm.
I don't think I want to be president anymore. This is what it costs me.
It cost you everything.
Ellen, how do you feel about guitars?
Neutral to positive.
Neutral.
Neutral to positive.
Positive enough to lift the ban if you become president?
Yeah, sure.
You know
All
what?
right.
Here's what I'll say. Ellen wants the presidency. Obama's is a dying cyborg monster who's questioning his life choices. You drag him out of SeaWorld. He goes to the press. He admits his crimes. He's a changed cyborg. He goes to jail, and by right of combat, you didn't kill him, but you bested him. So Ellen, you become the president of the United States.
I didn't even want to be president. I just
thought
wanted
we-
to kill.
You
You just
didn't.
wanted to kill Obama?
You heard it was Tim Allen rules, and you're like, I still want to kill him.
Oh, well, that's because I wanted to kill him before I knew that anyway. I just
I guess
wanted
you
his
could
suit
always
to help the
relinquish
dolphins.
the
President of
presidency.
SeaWorld.
You could step
Yeah.
down.
What I'm
Yeah.
going to do is I'm going to say, and now the president is a dolphin.
Oh!
And you have to deal with that.
It's the
As
one that
an
we
animal
talked
rights
to, right?
activist and vegan, I think it's time to let somebody else take a stand.
The
Much
cybernetic
like I did when I came out on my sitcom, Ellen.
the cybernetic dolphin, whose name is Corey, by the way. Thanks
He's
for
in the
asking.
house.
He's now in the house, and he's like,
President
First
Corey,
thing
there's some pants for you. They're cybernetic.
yes. First thing he does is get some pants and a suit. He looks presidential as hell. He enacts some
What-
changes. He
what are
frees
his policies?
all the animals in SeaWorld, and he re-legalizes guitars. And he keeps his promise, and he goes to his friends, that being you all, and he says, now that they're legal, we know, and now that we're no longer forced to live in shitty conditions, we can make you whatever you want. What kinds of guitars? We'll make you any guitar you want. What
Sniper
guitar?
rifle guitar.
Say what?
Sniper rifle
Starting a
guitar.
band.
We're gonna one at a time. Tell me what guitar you want. Bonnie, you said sniper rifle.
Sniper rifle guitar, functioning as both.
It's yours, my friend.
Thank you.
Clyde, what sniper rifle? What shit? What guitar do you want?
I would like a pure gold guitar made of money, please.
And you get one. Jesus, what guitar do you want?
That phrase
right? It's gotta be a
has
cross.
never been said.
Cross
I don't
guitar.
We'll come back to you, Ellen. What kind of guitar do you want?
If you can get me like a 70s era Ovation breadwinner, one with the active electronics where the pickups go out of phase a little bit, that'd be super sweet. I'm
It's
in
being
the business
helicopter.
for something ergonomic.
It's being helicopter dropped to your location right now.
I want an air
Meathead,
guitar.
Jack Meathead, what guitar do you want?
Kind of guitar that self-regenerates like Deadpool. Smash it over and over, always gets back up.
It's yours, my friend. In Jesus,
I
back
got
to
a mark
you.
with a mouth.
What guitar do you want?
Air guitar.
And
That's
so
pretty amazing.
it's yours. That's so good. Everybody,
Fun.
congratulations on waking up in a strange place.
And now for the
Reinstate-
customary 21 gun salute. Bang! Bang! Bang!
Finger bang.
Bang!
Bang.
Bang! Bang!
America.
Bang! Bang!
Oh, 17
Bang.
cat, everybody.
Bang! Bang!
Woo!
That was great. Holy moly. You guys rocked this.
Okay, so we fought Obama.
Yep.
We fought the ghost of Lincoln. in our
If I had a
previous
nickel
campaign.
for every one of these one-shots that involved the final boss being a president, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't
We
a
fight
lot.
next.
It's weird that it's
Must-
happened twice.
Must be something in the air.
Yeah, you have a dime. Hey,
Oh.
that's like at least 2 more presidents that are involved. If you
No,
have
he
2
said
nickels.
2 nickels.
Whatever the quote is.
Adds up to 1 dime. Exactly. 10 cents.
Which president
Oh.
is on that? Budgie?
Me. Ellen. It's Ellen.
Is it Budgie?
It's Ellen now.
That is Ellen.
The
Yeah, look.
slim one.
That's Ellen.
Is it the Edge?
Ellen.
Let's all right, you know what? And hey, real quick.
Mhm.
Ellen's a dime, so she's on the dime.
Let's just go back through and see where everyone is. Jack
Mhm.
Meathead ended up with an indestructible guitar and left with 9 hit points. Very good job, Jack.
Oh wow.
Bonnie and Clyde, the only players who ended up with 10 hit points, didn't get hit or damaged a goddamn single time.
Take no
Very
damage.
nice.
Pipe them down. Also, I think
Ellen,
the highest
Ellen
body count,
DeGeneres, you had a bit of like a wait. Sorry, what was your question?
I think I had the highest body count. I had a few of those
Teamwork
motherfuckers.
makes
Definitely.
Yeah.
Ellen, you know, you got everything you wanted. It just cost you a finger, and you ended up with 4 hit points. So you were in the action pretty hard. And
Ostensibly,
Jesus,
I wanted a nice day at SeaWorld with my wife, Portia de Rossi.
What, has this experience informed your preparation for Finding
Yeah.
Dory? Is that where? That is why Finding Dory ends with Dory fighting and killing the president of the United States, right?
yeah,
It's
That
based on
is
real life.
true. It is based
And,
on real life.
Jesus
No,
Chris, the cyborg, you ended with 3 hit points. You had some bald fucking moves, man. You tried to talk the
Mhm.
president and his cyborg army down, and
Yeah.
god damn it, you You fucking helped a lot.
Yeah.
You got half of their guards out of the way for the rest of your team.
Can we just say
True.
that Jesus is the
Jesus.
VIP in this team?
Jesus is the way.
I have one more question for the rest of you. I have one more question for the rest of you. I'm gonna let you dictate to me what happened here.
Mhm.
There's one unfinished business, and that is the cyborg janitor whose nuts you shot off, who's still alive. What became of him? You tell me.
We leave him there.
I think the
Secretary of
dolphins
the
ate him.
Interior.
He became nothing.
No, he became Secretary of the Interior.
Well,
you give
he
him a
was.
position.
And Ellen's administrator.
No.
Ellen, do you give him a position?
Yeah, sure. I give him a position. No, I feel like what happened is that.
Where he's
I mean, look, what I'm gonna say is we'll say that he was an egg, and now he's a she, and that just wound up being a DIY orky. And then when I got universal healthcare passed, she was able to get SRS and FFS. And,
does
all of that.
presidential fingerless Ellen still get in trouble down the line in this alternate universe?
Oh, fingerless Ellen? Well, the thing is I have one finger less, which honestly was like a blessing in disguise because now my fist is slightly smaller, which means that one hand has gotten way better at fisting. Which in a way is
less
just
of a
like
finger banger and more of a fister now.
That's the new skill.
it's good to have variety.
I think Ellen still does get canceled. Like there's some backlash, but it is for war
Yeah.
crimes and not being mean to the staff. Like,
It's
not-
for war crimes.
People are pretty cool with the being mean to the
They
staff.
could smell
and the war
them. They could
crimes.
smell them off of me. And,
They stink.
They stink.
But it's okay because they all love me once hit them with the coochie coo and then the fucking Muppet.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us for this creepy, not that creepy, but creepy, stinky sci-fi 2012
Wasn't that
Orlando SeaWorld adventure.
Bonnie and Clyde finally decide to go on a vacation.
Hey!
deserve it.
Real quick,
finally got a good roll.
for flavor.
Were you not on vacation in SeaWorld?
No, we
No,
were
that
bad.
just
We were
lived
bad
there?
at taking vacation. That was work.
We never take you to
That was work. What was the work? What were you trying to do there?
Real quick,
We're
just as a bit of
We're
flavor
looking
at the
for
end, this is a role I did for Bonnie and Clyde. Remember, they're bad at taking vacations,
So we're
so
on the beach. We've got sunglasses. We got Hawaiian shirts on, and then someone goes running by, and going oh no, my treasure! And we look at each other and go every time we think we're out, they pull us back in.
thank you for joining us, everybody. This has been great, and hopefully we will be waking up in more strange places sometime in the future.
This was so much fun. Thank you, Carson. Thank you, everyone, for
Thank
playing.
you.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Obama.
Obama.